We are now at the start of the strategy phase.
All right.
I forget at this point if Summit's been played. I don't think it has.
Okay, round 4, baby.
4. Hello and welcome to round 4.
All right.
Part of the game where things really start to take time.
Is your
Players really have to start negotiating.
Quick 2 to 3 minute breather.
Ooh, a
sure.
break. Perfect.
Let's.
Yeah, I need a bio break.
Let's call it 5.
Cool.
And that's 38 afterwards.
I want to just kind of catch up a little bit where we're at.
Yeah, we need to kind of give an overview of what the game's looking like for these players.
I will say this, for the most part, people are ahead on points in a way that no one is going to be stopped this round. It's all about who's going to choose this round to be their swing round, and if they do, to what I would say at this point, I think Ginger is in the best position of anybody.
I'll agree.
Yes, I want to make my case like this. So Ginger has 2 objectives in the bag, 2 and 2 colors, and 2 unit upgrades. Will likely get Imperial if Brian does not take it. I don't see Moose taking Imperial, but maybe it'll happen. If that happens, then just throw everything I'm saying out the window.
Right.
But if Ginger gets Imperial, he can possibly get Mechatol with 2 points in the bag, and likely Unveil. So that is potentially a 4-point swing.
Yeah.
And if he gets a 4-point swing in round 4, the fact that his speaker position is going to be messed up, I think that would give him a solid shot at winning the game. That is assuming, and Brian is very if I can see something, Brian has seen it like 20 minutes ago.
Right.
Is kind of my general
I think Brian's going to
logic.
take Imperial. I think Brian will take Imperial because he just knows he has to keep it out of Hacan's hands.
Yeah.
He can't let Hacan sit that comfortably. And he
I agree.
can get
but then
he
it
can
might,
get
it
a
might
tech.
create a situation if Hacan has public disgrace, it might create a do we sabotage public disgrace now or what?
Right.
Because if in the scenario where that happens, then I think likely Ginger takes politics. As I said, he's ahead on points, so he doesn't have. So either I think it's either Ginger's swing round is this round or next round.
Yeah, Yes, I think it's more likely that Brian takes Imperial and Ginger just takes politics, and then next round swings into the victory. Honestly, he's sitting on 2 secret objectives, and he can he could cycle one out if it's bad. Imperial will pop. He will score likely 2 points this round. I'm assuming he can do a secret objective. That's just that's an assumption based on nothing, but he can definitely do a public. So he gets to 6. And then next round, can he find 4 points? I think it's entirely possible.
But don't agree to anything. I want to have the same conversation with you.
Ginger and Brian are having a secret conversation, likely about some of the things that we're talking about.
It's not in order. Our hands.
Yes, it's because it's not in order.
Brian, I always freak out about moving cards around in this thing because I always feel like I'm going to drop them. I feel like the hand boxes. I just don't love in DTF.
Chat asks, what are the chances that Hacan just has their home system taken, though? As of right now, not great. Dreadnought,
been resisting
Rathakanara, and 3 fighters.
I'll just do the Pacers
I
thing.
think it's not a ton.
Ginger's showing his secrets to Brian to discourage him from doing.
Screw it up.
And then screw it up, yeah.
Okay, is that better?
Actually, it's Moose's hand that bothers me, but it's okay.
Never mind. He's just setting them
down
in front of himself.
That's a guy that has played a lot of card games, and so
Yeah.
you don't sort them together so that your opponents don't know what's.
I love playing cards.
Yeah, I assume Moose. That's a very Spades thing for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have this one with my cards.
So it looks like maybe they're not having a secret conversation right now.
No, they did not. They decided not to.
I find poker not really my scene, to be honest. I enjoy it, but it's not.
I really want to know what Moose and Brian are going to take.
Oh,
Spades is
luck. Spades is a game like Hearts, Moose. You get dealt all 13 cards, and you play, it's a tricks.
Brian takes Imperial.
Oh, yeah, I love heart. There's
Researches one tech.
Spades is like hearts, just
either a color or a upgrade, gets that point.
Okay.
And then Brian is on this
I
quest
thought you were talking about nine of
this
spades
round
and,
to
you know,
qualify
he's a
for
player.
4 planets of the same trait by getting a
but I'm
4th
talking about
cultural,
the game
which
of
is...
spades.
I think
the
Brian takes Mechatol
finalists
if he
has
takes
to have a
Imperial.
1v1.
I think maybe he does both.
I'm intrigued that I think is it
Mechatol and
You're-
Might be a
Torcan.
little,
You're a Go player.
might be a little greedy.
All right.
Yeah, that's Brian, though. Brian, what's the points?
I think
That was me, Moose. John.
And he's at 2 points. He wants to get in this. That's not
John, you're
even
a
that
good player.
greedy. He needs to
All
get
right.
into this game.
Here we go. I think we're starting.
I'm not a very good one. I'm better at chess. I just picked up Go recently. but
I suck at
I'm trying to
both.
get better.
all right. I'm gonna ask again about Summit just in case something happened.
That would be nice, but
Wouldn't it be nice if you played Summit? Yep, technology.
All right. Blue takes technology.
Okay.
Now
Makes
here's the
sense.
big moment. And
There it
of
is.
course,
Okay, Brian's
if I
got a
can
plan.
see it, Brian can see it.
Yeah, Brian's going
All
for
right,
it.
over to
Money,
yellow.
money.
And not a
Oh.
politics for Ginger.
That's I'm gonna just call that a mistake right now. Right
Probably.
there. Politics was the pick.
I think so.
Hard disagree. And
I think
had
you
time to
politics-
think about it.
I think you politics, and then round 5,
Imperial girl.
or in this round, you give Brian the speaker token, and then you politics again, and then you give
You
yourself
give it to
speaker
yourself and then just sail out of this game.
token. Yep, I think that would. I think that play in this round would have given Ginger a win. With him
All
coasting
right,
on 2 stage ones
yellow
like
takes
that.
trade. Over to red.
Yep.
This is just going to add up to Mentak making some
Construction's got-
money this round, which
It does. It's 4 trade goods
I don't
for
think
me.
they need. Now, if I'm Mentak,
Even
I
Duke
probably-
Politics is nice. I wouldn't
I
mind
don't-
being the speaker going into round 5. I think
Yeah.
that's the play.
I think round 4 is the awkward round where you're like,
No
yeah, it'd be cool to be speaker
leadership,
round
no
5, but it'd be
leadership.
better to be speaker
Round
round
six.
6. So how do I get myself in the right position for that?
well, it just depends on how many points you got. I think Mentak is a little less solid.
Buying speaker, John.
Yeah,
I'm open to selling it.
Oh damn.
yeah. John could do the same maneuver. Sell it to
It's going to
Hacan.
cost a lot.
Round
Mhm.
2, pick
I know.
politics, or
But you
next
have
round,
mirror,
pick
so-
politics again.
That'd be
I don't know,
pretty
Duke,
cool.
What are you interested in here?
I mean, I can see a couple of options for me. I feel like if you don't, I'll probably have to end up taking leadership just because then I can spend max before it gets taken from me,
Yeah.
before it gets ripped from my hands. And then if you take leadership, I guess I'll have to think a little bit. But I'll probably just take construction, to be honest.
Yep.
Like 2 trade goods.
Are you
Smack
so
Amazon,
obviously
yes.
you're obviously interested?
I would be
in this.
very interested in negotiating some sort of
I mean,
deal.
obviously, then I'd be interested in these two, but I feel like that's not an equitable trade.
It might be more equitable than you think, though. Because it is, at the end of the day, a point for a point.
It's true. That's 5 resources, though.
Yeah, it is 5 resources. But I mean, as long as I get to spend them this round, right? Like,
Yeah, of course. I'm just trying to think if there anything else I could throw your way to help sweeten the deal. Like if there was a card you really wanted.
Trade goods are always good.
Yeah,
if
pretty-
you're gonna take leadership, then maybe your cybernetic enhancements would be great, because if I'm not getting leadership, like a token could be really useful to me.
Yeah, I mean, I could take leadership and pop it first turn so that you can use Mechatol.
Yeah,
If we
That's
could
nice,
then
yeah.
work something out for
That's
this
lovely.
in
Yeah, that
exchange
sounds
for
great,
this.
because
Okay.
just the risk is like if leadership, if you take leadership and then it doesn't get played before I lose Metal,
Yeah.
then I'm not getting any tokens.
I'm going to play it. I'll play it first
Okay.
turn.
I'll take construction then in that case. So I guess I won't be putting a dock on a Bizfria, but still seems good.
All right. Green is playing leadership.
Okay, per the agreement.
Leadership right away. Hunter, I'll be right back.
Spend for 2.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have flipped that. Autopilot.
All right. Purple is that fine.
Is this final here, Green?
Yes.
Looks good, Brian.
Sorry, Shorty, I didn't hear you. Did you say yes?
Yeah, that's good.
All right, so 5 total. Done.
Take my
white.
time on this because I fucked up last time. Oh,
All set,
sorry
Ginger.
about the
2.
cursing.
All right, blue, are you...
Shorty accidentally burned his
Looks good.
1 PG-13. Yeah, it's we're in the R rating now. And I'm not gonna be able to bleep that one. It's right in the middle of a leadership, or bleep it, like I would bleep it. Maybe I would bleep it actually. Maybe I will bleep it.
02 is not accompanied by anything to make it spendable.
Right.
When you're editing, bleeping is actually kind of fun to do. It's a fun little challenge.
I'm just counting up what I need because I want to double tick, as you well know.
No worries, Moose. Just let us know when you're ready.
I am, for the record, still where I changed into my pants to go outside during the last break, and then I changed back into my pajama pants.
I mean, I don't even know what you would be talking about, but sure.
Mechatol. I don't know.
They're going to try and support swap and squeeze me.
Because the reason I didn't go outside in pajamas is because my porch is in the front. I don't have a back porch.
If it's any of the...
I'm not going to lie, unless he charges something extraordinary, I'm going to be trying to buy the speaker token because, you know, reasons.
Oh no, I'm not. I don't think that Mentak's like anyone can win next round. I'm just thinking like stage.
The problem with Mentak is that Mentak's activate home drop 6 infantry faction, so
exactly.
And they're back.
Yeah, honestly, there's a very good idea, chat, of having an episode with Matt's wife and my girlfriend, and I know my girlfriend would be up to it. She's a comedian, so she would love to be silly.
Matt's back and hearing that idea, and nope.
Oh, what? Katie wouldn't want to do?
I doubt it. Actually,
Space Cats episode.
I have asked Katie like what she knows about Twilight Imperium by proxy, like
we're good
by virtue of hearing about this stuff, and I couldn't tell you what her answer was, but I'll try to get it.
Yep.
I'm pretty happy with our border.
Oh my.
You want to do support swap?
Oh man, I always hate support swaps.
Oh man, is it
the last 2 games I didn't end up with any support.
Here we go.
I'm offering you one right now.
Support time.
Well, I'm offering you one right now.
Asking for supports. I feel it's about that time in the game.
I got that time.
Hang on, I didn't ask for a swap. I was trading
Hey, we said we were going to keep secret conversations as minimal as possible.
What about?
Hang on, I'd like.
Hold on. What about ceasefires?
I mean,
Not as good as a point.
into that as well. Actually, I would rather get the support point kind of locked in.
I know. I'm just not a big support swap, like just for the sake of it. I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me.
I mean, honestly, I feel like Green actually has more to gain from a support swap than
It means that someone else is going to get the point, but I just
John is not horribly set up for stage 2s.
Yeah, I would do the ceasefire. It's a little bit less permanent. Feels a little bit better.
All right, are you guys executing this?
We are.
I feel like I wish I heard the table establishing more that Ginger has benefited greatly from these stage 1 objectives, and that something should be done about that. I don't feel like that's talked about enough here at this table.
Here they are.
I'm not as worried anymore about Ginger. Ginger, I think, messed up with that. I think Ginger's gonna have a real bad deal with speaker order going forward in order to win.
That ends so well for you.
Unless he's got action phase secrets.
I've lost the other
I'm
one.
trying to.
The shorty?
There's
How
another
much
one on
fleet
Zobet
supply
now.
do you have, John?
Ooh, this could be Spark.
I don't know. I will. I'll move out of there on my first turn.
Feels like this could be Spark.
You have to give me my planets back still. I let you score 2 difficult control objectives.
Yeah, I feel like you're coming in with the flagship. You'll be scoring back on it as well. Yeah, like the problem is feel like here's my challenge, Ginger. And this is more just for the chat because my mind's pretty made up. But I can't stop you from scoring 2 unit technologies. I can't stop you from scoring 2 unit upgrades. I can only work on stopping your secrets and locking down your plastic and hoping to remove some plastic. So it feels like that's just
this
what
is.
I gotta do.
I'm just gonna say
Stop
this
secrets
is a
where you
war
can.
move, and I will retaliate if you try and kill my stuff before I can move it out.
Yeah,
we had a nice relationship, but I
Yeah, I got it. I understand.
Yeah, he
hear
plays
ya.
this right. He doesn't really.
All right, we have an activation.
Ginger has a decent plastic situation.
Yeah.
His like positional situation is crummy.
Yeah, he's real tucked back.
Are you going to leave this system as you promised, or are you breaking another non-binding deal?
Ginger loves to try to make it.
I'm breaking another non-binary deal.
Oh, man. John says, I'm breaking another non-binding deal.
You better believe it.
I like it. I like it.
John is not afraid of Ginger's meta at all.
This is all right. Here we go. It's all falling apart now as far as everybody playing nice.
Yeah.
That's why he wanted to do the support swap, Avi, is make a friend before he makes an enemy.
That is final movement.
All right, final movement.
Finally, like a real battle.
I don't.
Is this our
see
first
any
like
cannons
genuine
in
fight
range,
today?
Even with the wormhole shenanigans.
We had rolls earlier,
so,
but it didn't do anything.
Red, cards or abilities for the start of combat.
I have no cards or abilities at the start.
Wish he had more fleet supply.
Okay. Yellow, cards or abilities for the start of combat.
No, none.
All right.
We're
then-
using fighter barrage.
Is that before or after retreats? Any fighter barrage?
It is before.
Ambush would happen before anti-fighter barrage.
He
FYI.
declared anti-fighter barrage, and ambush is optional, so that's the timing window.
He did say he has no abilities for the start of combat.
Yeah, it's about abilities. Yeah, no, it's fair. I missed the window. That was just a...
AFB is
Yowza.
before retreat.
That's
it is step 3.1.
That sucks.
Retreat is 3.2. So AFB is ready.
Ambush is an easy one to miss.
Oh,
Right.
he really needed that ambush too.
Yeah, he did.
This is step 3.2.
I'm running it through the battle calculator.
What? Oh, okay.
Dang.
I mean,
To
to be
decide if you should
honest,
rotate.
it's do you want to lock down Starpoint New Albion or not?
Yeah.
That is the bigger debate.
I would say 24% yellow wins. I didn't look that up, by the way. That's a pure guess. Tell me how.
That's Luke being a friggin' genius.
28.
That's all.
Wow.
Computer
Luke
man.
got within 4 percentage points off the top
We
his
need you to get another
dome.
planet to be able to go back to.
Computer man, yeah. So like certain ones that you got to remember, like the infantry combat ones, like 2v1, 1v1.
For the record, 24% is, or 28% is 28%.
I'll stay and fight.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Good job.
All
Hunter.
right, then we're just ready to move into rolling.
If there's anything 538 taught me in 2016, it's that 28% is 28%.
Yeah, very much so. That's almost 1/3. Yeah, he's gonna be fine.
All right, red, you need to assign 1 hit. And yellow, you need to assign 2.
I will assign a hit and sustain.
All right, we're now back at the start of another combat.
No, wait.
Whoa. Skilled retreat.
I mean, you kind of did it, so...
Wait.
You say if verbally
There's
it's gonna
another.
He has
No, he
a
has-
start of combat.
Yeah, but he
round
already threw it away.
Yeah, so...
Consider playing.
Right,
I'm
so
just making sure he can't play Shields Holding. He didn't let me
he
come
cannot
back
play
with an
Shields
ambush.
Holding. Red, do you have cards for the start of combat?
I I do not have cards at the start.
Yellow, do you have cards for the start of combat?
Fuck it. Let's do it. Sorry. Oh, nope. No swearing. Emergency.
All right,
repairs.
emergency repairs being played.
I'm gonna bleep them. They're in round 4, both of them. Early round 4, I can bleep both those.
The Dreadnought repairs, and we are ready to roll.
I'm not gonna bleep that earlier one though.
The Brian one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a PG-13 rating. We get one F-bomb.
All right, Yellow, you can assign 1 hit.
Wow.
All right, we're at the start of another combat round.
Woofed it.
No
Both
cards
of them
are
kind of
ready.
woofed it. Yeah.
Cool.
There's one.
All right, Yellow, you need to assign 2 hits. And Red, you need to assign 1 hit.
Really think Red probably would have preferred a retreat there.
Yeah.
That is the end of combat.
But it would have been
All right, we're over to White.
silly retreat.
Is that Luke's turn?
Yes.
Oh no! Please don't do that. No.
He's playing a funny song.
Drown it out.
It was very
drowning
hilarious.
It out.
And then
drowning it out. Drowning that out. Drowning it out.
Related, or was it for that meme? Because I appreciate the meme. Okay, cool. Looks like it was just for the memes. Okay, I think I'll be...
Luke, you wanted to take Willen.
That would be very ideal for me. Yes.
Would be ideal.
So I will facilitate that.
Okay.
I can sing, guys. I can. That's parody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'd also like to have Centauri Gruul back.
Take me to the Supreme Court. Okay.
Or at least Gruul. Yeah.
Well, you don't need Gruul for
Hunter, a mouse just pulled into my driveway.
Gruul
Help.
yet.
No, you can play tech and spend it because I'm assuming you want the blue skip for ground.
It's the mouse.
That's one of the funniest things you've ever said, Matt.
So I'll come back to you on that.
Yeah, but
That's
so
not fair at all.
Now is that fine?
I mean, it was good.
Yeah.
I give you a round to play tech and do things, and then we can figure that out. Cool. So I'll put down
construction for now.
All right,
I was going to build a space dock on Abyss, but apparently I'm giving that planet up. So we have PDS on my home system and PDS on Saldor.
So Blue wants a biz for you in exchange for Welland. So they can both
Blue,
get.
What plastic are you placing where?
Well, no. What does Xxcha need?
This is because I've read the script.
need
And I know
anything.
that take someone's home system is coming up.
I don't understand.
All right, we're gonna come back to blue, purple.
Yeah,
where's that
place-
dock going?
Arinam.
Alrighty.
Oh shit, there's still tech. I need to save money for that.
Yellow's not using construction. Red, it doesn't look like you're following.
I might. I'm debating.
Blue already did 4.
Right.
No, I'm not. Okay.
Corner of the market.
4 of a trait.
No, I'm not
So I don't know what he
following,
needs a biz for you for.
All right, so blue.
Oh, I thought he was giving it to L1. Is that off now?
Maybe that's who it was. I guess I misunderstood the negotiation.
Yeah. He's giving a biz for you to L1, I believe, is the deal.
Gotcha.
They talked about it anyways.
Yeah.
So can I pass my turn? Is there a problem?
Yep, I'm just trying to
Oh yeah.
add
Make
some
the-
contrast
Yeah.
so that we can.
Brian,
Yeah.
do you want to do the support swap now?
Hey Moose.
I'm
Ooh, wow.
looking forward support swap with Moose in exchange for this cultural planet.
You don't have to do it. Moose can swap with someone else, can't he? No.
Yes, but I need to take a cultural planet, period. And you have none to offer.
There is no way that Brian and Ginger are going to support swap.
Yeah, no way ever. Never, ever,
We need
never.
some more planets, Ginger.
There's way too much salt there.
Yeah.
Very funny.
Brian gets a cultural.
If you can hear me, can you check chat?
What?
Yeah, I'm a little bit boned.
Oh yeah, Moose hasn't done his construction play.
Yeah, I put it in.
What's on chat? Or
That locks down the system.
All right, so there's a PDS going on your other home system planet. Is that what's? All right, thank you.
I want to go into a secret conversation with Luke. Luke, are you?
Luke, huh?
Could you do that?
Of course. Yeah, he'll be reading on it.
This is intriguing.
I think I'm the only person who hasn't been in a secret comp.
The opposite of Shorty Semi's game.
I even like typed your name.
Hi, Ginger.
Hey, so I am kind of fucked because Mentak's just going to be pillaging me nonstop throughout trade. And and he just swaps. I don't know why Shorty gave him the ceasefire. That was really bad. And he's gonna have Imperial, and again, he's one of those factions with. So
I agree with all of those things. I'm pretty scared of John at the moment. Not truth be told.
So I need, and I don't have much to offer, but I'm gonna need. I can promise you to place it back. But I'm gonna need a wormhole IFF placement. Like I want to move the beta so I can get my dreadnought out of Mechatol, so I can bring that in the fight against him.
Okay.
And I can promise to place it back wherever you want.
Do you need it immediately? Because currently the beta's staying there. Because if someone attacks Mechatol, I need to be able.
I can use the alpha instead because
they're all linked, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all linked. Beautiful.
Okay, good job.
So I can do that instead. The other thing is, if you get into a conversation with what's his name? If I do it, here's the thing: we need to stop him now. Like he's gonna get a huge amount of trade goods when he pillages me, and there's nothing I can do to stop that. You need to get convince Shorty, and I'm not very persuasive. Like people get annoyed when I talk too much. You're a smoother talker. You need to get Shorty to like his next action to activate Case and Raron and force back that ceasefire. Like the L1 need to do something to help stop Mentak.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it's just L1 Mentak versus Hacan, and we all know how that story ends.
Yeah.
Besides, I've got Brian on. I've got the Yin on my right. So like,
yeah,
you need to convince him. I don't know if he's worried about you. Like,
I think what I might do is once Shorty and I have figured out like our planet trade, because we're going to be doing some serious planet trading this round. But once we've figured that out, I might offer Shorty a support swap just to be like, hey, look,
like
John is.
They want to entice L1.
If he can force back the ceasefire on Case, if you can convince him to force back the ceasefire on Case and Raron, or better yet, take it, he could also go for Lazar Sakulag afterwards, after the way is cleared.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so try and like on your turn get him on his turn get him in a secret conversation to do that, and I'm gonna try and attack Mentak right now with the IFF.
Okay, so you still need the IFF, yeah?
I still need the IFF, yeah. We're going to have to be doing a lot of king slaying this game.
I am very fine with that, believe me.
All right. Okay, let's go back.
So Ginger wants to get the IFF from Luke,
welcome back, guys.
so that he can do some stuff against Mentak, and then he knows that he can't really talk to Shorty. Like his meta just isn't working out. So he was saying, Luke, you need to talk to Shorty and convince Shorty to attack Mentak. And Shorty is, or Luke is putting up the idea of trading a support for the throne with Shorty to entice Shorty to push into Mentak. So they're both trying to collapse on Mentak, who they are both very afraid of.
I am going to kind
of feel like John is in
transaction with the ghost.
Third place, not second.
Yeah.
Creuss IFF.
It's a one-off. Yeah, he gives me the Creuss IFF. On my turn, I will play it and move the. Oh, sorry.
I mean, he does also have the tech objectives more or less on lockdown.
I can't. I'm trying to.
He has the 2 and 2 colors, and he can get 2 upgrades.
All right, play the IFF, and I'm going to move the Alpha. Why is that locked down?
Because it's normally locked down.
To Vefut 2.
Vefit 2. All right.
Fascinating.
I'm going to then activate.
We're gonna see a silence of space there, boys.
Here. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Dread 2 of Grav Drive from near Mechatol. We're going to bring.
This is Unveil.
Yeah.
Nope. Just
Oh,
the law.
Oh, because they're all connected.
Yeah, they're all
Oh,
connected.
I
So
need
even the
eyes over now.
totally.
I guess this little card should go with the IFF.
I knew that because I was talking about Moose going to Mechatol from the AB, and then I forgot.
That
I
carrier's
don't know
gonna
how I
come
feel
in
about
for
this.
infantry.
This is crazy. Where did that carrier come from?
They're asking for us to explain something. I'm not really sure.
The carrier has 1 movement. It's going.
How they did the movement?
He's just.
He had this
Yeah,
dreadnought adjacent to this Quan wormhole, and wormhole reconstruction has betas and alphas.
And all the
adjacent.
wormholes are connected.
Sorry, I thought he activated Vefit. I've been confused this entire.
Yeah.
So he activated on our lore. He's using the dreadnought to go from here to 1, 2,
bringing the flagship.
3.
This is Unveil.
He's parking stuff above Vefit just to signify what all is coming into Arnor lore. It is kind of visually confusing.
Why are you agreeing to help Ginger do stuff?
Yeah.
Why?
Duke indicated he's really afraid of Mentak, which is unfortunate because this is significant.
That was another F-bomb in there. I'm not even gonna be able to get that one because we were talking over it.
Yeah.
How much fleet supply do I have? That's it for my. I'm gonna leave. Actually.
All right. I just need to clarify something real quick because the Hacan flagship is in play here. So Matt and Hunter. Normally, you would have to.
Well, when Hacan has no trade goods.
It's
he has no.
I could trade. No, nobody
trade
has
for them.
trade goods because economic
Yeah.
equality. Actually, no.
Right.
Ghosts has trade goods, but I already made a transaction with Ghosts.
But Jefferson, the answer to your question is we should roll them in order and take a lot of annoying amount of time, but only when it comes up.
All right. As long as there's no money,
I don't choose the objectives that are dealt
as long
to
as
me.
there's no money going. Well, no, because it's after he rolls. So yeah, we got to do it. No, because he can't
There's
transact with.
literally no
I can't. No,
Yeah,
no,
okay.
we don't. We
All
do
right,
not
so
have
we
to do
don't-
it this time.
We don't have to do it this time, but we may have to do it in the future.
All right. So this is. I'm gonna bring everything that's coming is in Vefut 2.
It's not often you
All
see
right.
Hacan, but it's not often you see Hacan without any money.
All right. So the 3 fighters came with the flagship from home. The 4.
It doesn't matter. It's fighter 2, so they all fall into capacity at the end.
Got it. Okay. All right. All right. I don't think we have any
This is
cannons
scary
in range.
for Ginger. I don't like that Duke
So cards or abilities for the
is
start of
giving us up.
combat.
I hope
yellow.
Duke has a plan to
None.
also do something about
Cards or
Hacan
abilities
as a part
red.
of this. You know what I
this
mean?
time
Like
won't put it
secretly
in ambush.
something in his back
Brian
pocket.
might ruin
Yeah.
all of this.
Yeah, I would like to see that. He can get to his home system with a lot of
Yeah.
stuff. Does he have command tokens? Oh yeah, he does. Brian
All right,
could
so you
do
just assign
some
1
damage
hit. Okay.
Sustain on the dread.
to Hacan.
Any
And
retreats?
probably is looking to do so.
Your way, I want to
I
hear.
will declare a retreat.
Yeah.
All right. Red has declared a retreat. We're ready to roll for combat.
How many
Remember,
fighters
though,
do I have? 3.
3.
Brian really needs a 4th cultural planet.
He's
taking-
getting it from Moose, as far as I know. Or at least that's the plan,
Right, I'm just wondering if that
Boy.
is actually happening.
and if Hakan's home system
Excellent.
can factor into that.
Good lord.
That's a spicy
Does
meatball.
Ginger have Brian's
Wow.
ceasefire? Maybe they may have done a
All right,
ceasefire
yellow, you need to
swap.
assign 2
That's
hits.
become kind of confusing. The promissory notes have gone around a lot.
Do I want to risk it for the biscuit?
No.
Well, if he got direct hitted on
Yeah,
that.
I think I'll play safe. 2 fighters. All
All
right.
right, and then red, you assigned 5, which looks like wipe the system. All right.
Oh,
I signed 4 because I only had 4 with which
Okay.
to.
Sure.
So, at this time, to the shock and awe of
So
everybody,
there's a point.
the Hacan built their flagship because it's a good. No, just kidding. I have a point for it.
So
okay.
that's 2 secrets done for
Hacan has the only 2 secrets
for
scored so
Hacan.
far.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Kinda
make sure
wild.
that math checks out. 1,
Yeah,
2,
there's no hiding that.
4,
Sitting on
5.
5 can
Yep.
get to 6.
Okay.
Has a 7th point
what
in the
is
bag
next,
very
Yellow?
easily.
Bombardment on lore.
However, the stage 2s will be very decisive for
Bombardment
Hacan at this point, unless he at some point takes Imperial.
Oh, I'm disconnecting suddenly. Okay.
Oh God! And if this, somebody just pointed out, we could see make an example off of this too. This could be 2 points.
He hasn't really been indicating that though. I don't think that
he would have built more. Well, he has. He would have brought another dreadnought.
I will commit.
No, he wouldn't have.
3 to lore and 3 to Arnor.
He just did it though. So.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Cards or abilities for the start of ground.
I think it's likely something more difficult. Could even be 3 industrials.
All right,
or
3 on 1.
Who knows? I think it's something more difficult.
We're ready to roll.
What did Luke get? I need to know what Luke actually got.
Not really much of anything. I mean, it's actually kind of unfortunate. Ginger really conned him. I mean, Luke was afraid of Mentak enough
there are 2 yellow
to want to see this go through, and yeah, I don't
got conned into giving the leader the lead even more.
Yeah.
And where's Luke? Okay, here are your cards right there.
Yeah, Luke needs to find a way to benefit from all of this. I mean, a support swap with Shorty will help.
Blue, over to you.
But...
Oh, Ghost, you've removed the opportunity that I was looking at for moving out of that system to let you through to Wellin.
Do you want to go to Mechatol, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Because I can give you the IFF to put the Alpha right back in Centauri Grove. I'd be happy to do that. So the opportunity is still there.
You could have Grav Drive, but not both.
He could play a flank speed, but if he has a flank speed, then I don't know what the point of this negotiation is anyway.
Moose, I'm happy for you to bring the Alpha right back to Centauri Grove. I will offer you my IFF if that is the purpose you want.
Yes, please.
There you go. I give my IFF to Blue.
That's all right for Ghost then. He gets his Alpha back.
Yes.
Checked his stuff.
What are you moving?
Extra leaves.
So what was the point of the other deal?
Playing it in Centauri Grove.
All right.
My dreadnought.
Getting the dreadnought there.
Getting the dreadnought out, yeah.
I'm playing.
Yeah.
All right. Technology is being made.
Okay, tech time.
All right.
Oh, well, this sucks, but...
Moose is getting, it looks like instinct training.
Cool.
You're getting both your
Maybe a second tech?
faction techs.
Yeah, he's getting both.
Yes.
Both faction techs, which actually I don't love. I would rather see instinct training and a upgrade so that he can then get set up for the second upgrade. So that's going to be rough.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't.
Oh, no.
I wish he was making better use of this tech for the objectives that he needs to get.
Ooh, Destroyer 2 for Ghost. That's fun.
Yeah.
I would have done. Never mind.
All right, I'm going to come back.
Carrier 2
on my tech.
Carrier 2
As you
for
said,
Yin.
Jefferson.
Purple.
Party bus is
you
locked and loaded.
That's final.
Final answer? All right, sweet.
Fleet logistics for Hacan. That's dangerous. Destroyer
like
2
Hacan is getting fully
for
logistics.
Mentak. That's an interesting tech to get right away. I almost would have liked.
Mentak
Well, he doesn't have any
gets-
peace.
He's talked to first, but he doesn't have enough money to make that capacity work right now anyways.
Destroyer 2 makes sense. He's got enough destroyers out there, and he's
Green?
still worried about Hacan.
Thinking for a second.
And Shorty is going to debate what tech he wants.
Just 1 second.
Well, I don't know what all the objectives are for stage 2. I just need to think. That's 2 tech and 4 colors. And 3
unit upgrade.
Wow.
Yeah, it's totally possible that Xxcha has the faction tech secret. I'm not going to discount that.
All right. So the question is, do I think Ginger has experimental battle station?
Xxcha with a bunch of tech objectives is not an Xxcha I put in.
Hey, Brian, I'm willing to tell you he does not have it.
Oh, okay.
You're willing to lie to me. That is
what was that for? What was that about? What
hey, you're overspending here, Moose. There's
John's showing it. John is showing experimental battle station right now to Brian.
So that Brian will maybe launch that attack on Hacan.
Brian!
Battle station. What? Oh.
He's showing it to you, Brian.
I'm activating Hacan's home system. I play no effects after activating.
Jefferson, can I just Can I just change the spin?
So there's that ceasefire.
There we go.
So the ceasefire does get triggered.
All right. Let me just catch up on tech here.
Burns the ability to take
that.
the Hacan home system. Will we see unexpected action?
That's everybody's tech. Okay, maybe. So activation.
Then that's Ginger's number right there.
Yeah, but Ginger does have a turn to respond. Although,
and I think has alluded to having a sabotage.
Faction tech when he has no unit upgrades.
How are we on that tech spreadsheet?
Oh, it's ready.
Oh, it's been updated.
Yeah, but it's also
Oh, the tech spreadsheet isn't updated.
All right,
yeah,
I guess we need a spreadsheet update. Oh, you're welcome, chat. I know you needed that. Hacan does in fact get fleet logistics. They are sitting comfy on all of these tech objectives. Xxcha gets null field and instinct training. We're assuming one of the secrets is faction techs. Otherwise, we are not a huge fan of their tech picks. L1Z1X gets fleet logistics instead of a second in another color. Or no, that's not right. They got Fighter 2 Hunter, just to give you that update.
Oh, did they switch?
They switched it around. I see Fighter 2 in their play area. So they are going to score the point. Thank goodness. Mentak does get Destroyer 2 on the way.
All right, over to Red.
L1 changed from Fleet Logistics to Fighter 2.
That's correct. Yin got their Carrier 2, so they are good to go on upgrades. They'll just need a second in another color. And Ghost is working towards their 2 upgrades. But they will be able to score. No, they will not be able. They've already scored the 2 tech colors. So tech objectives really determining some people's tech paths this game. And
I see. I see how I messed it up.
You're just deliberating, right?
Yep, deliberating.
Bam.
I know
now
I'm
it's good.
A lot of time on my missions, but they're
it is no
just checked it. Just checked it myself.
Got it.
It just
that's right. The tech writer was Fighter 2, which we did not update.
Yeah, and it's hard to think
how they just got Daxiv for the second color. Love it.
Yeah,
very
it's all
much
good
love L1Z1X's tech position. Then this is all very, very good.
I am not going to rush you guys through turns. I just want to make sure not waiting for AFK people.
Yeah, and I think I want to. I need to talk to Duke real quick, and I want to do it alone.
Ooh, a secret.
You should take a look
convo with John and Duke.
You should take a look at stream real quick.
So they start the conversation about making bad deals.
Early with like the way Hacan used it.
Okay, just let me know exactly where you intend to place it.
So Hacan also
either like over by in my slice or on Mayharzul.
I can't because I'm on the stream, so.
Okay, so the issue is at the moment I need the IFF here so that Micmac can leave.
You can message me if you want.
We've got an agreement.
I can stall for a turn and play politics.
That sounds perfect. As soon as Micmac's gone, I'll be happy to move the IFF.
Politics is popping while these players are discussing. Oh, I'm out of
all right, so politics is being played. Cool.
I don't think we have anything worth talking about here. Like, I am trying to score 4 cultures.
Okay.
You said you're
I
making
guess you don't
yourself
have
the
enough
speaker,
tactics
right,
tokens to attack me.
Yeah, Red is the speaker.
All right, we have 33 cards, so we got plenty. All right, let me get you your action cards.
Hang on, did anyone see? I thought I had a command. Here. No. Hang on. Where's my command count? I'll just spend another one. I'm not sure what happened to it.
All right, looks like Green is still here. Green, you're not following politics.
No.
White, I'm just going to... is he back? Yes, he is. Are you...
Okay, yeah.
Are you following politics? Doesn't look like
sorry,
it.
I'm not doing the secondary. Politics.
All right.
All right, topped them both.
Okay.
Every
single agenda that has been dealt in this game has gone on top.
Purple does not follow politics, and yellow's following politics. Is that right?
Yes.
All right.
We haven't gone blindly into an agenda phase yet.
No.
Get rid of that. And it looks like you already sorted the agendas.
Yeah, they both went on top.
Both went on top. Okay. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Duke DukeLukeM can pull off some secret objectives.
That
will help me feel better about his position in all of this. But all these deals have been helping other people, and so far haven't felt like they're helping them very much.
Blue is the only one that...
Yeah, I really didn't like that Ginger deal. Anytime you enable someone to get a point, and you don't get 8 points worth of value yourself, it's just bad. There's no way to justify that in the mid-game.
He was talking about it, and I think it's related to the question. I don't know.
Do you want me to just hold on taking my turn? Because I don't think it will affect anything.
It is your prerogative, right? If you think him following politics affects your turn, you can...
I don't think so at all. Green, I'm okay to move into Tibber?
Indeed.
Okay, so do you have... Unfortunately, I can't move the carrier on a Bizfria this action, but I should be able to next action.
I'm sure I'll find something to do.
Okay, perfect.
Or, I'll bring in... Well, I don't know. I don't really want to kill it.
The problem is that carrier needs to actually go somewhere. So
okay, I can stall for a turn.
If you could, that would be amazing. We're going to just activate there, bring in this stuff.
All right, so Moose, this is your tech spend, right? And this is final. Asking about it.
Yep.
All right.
Am I good to just
and then
can you move this destroyer too?
Oh yes, of course. Sorry.
Hey, I mean, I can go around the twist.
Yeah, Magi, I completely agree. That's what's even more unfortunate about the idea that
you may not want to.
They've been giving Ginger any wiggle room. The objectives have all been in his favor, provided
he had a great draft.
He had an A tier faction in the best slice as speaker round 1, and all the objectives have gone in his favor with regards to that position. I mean, this is Ginger's game to lose, to be totally honest.
Okay, we good with that?
I think lots of players are in great positions, but I'm just
always remember, guys. This is, I feel like, a question we get a lot.
Yeah, can we go into some conversation?
This is round 4 is the last round where you don't really know the shape of the game. The second that first stage 2 flips is when you really figure it out. All right, sorry, I'll shut up now.
I'm gonna go check out this secret combo.
Yeah, check that out. I'm gonna take a bio break.
Sounds good. Enjoy your pee.
Pretty please dig into Mentak. Because
we have a ceasefire. I'm not digging.
Well, here's the thing. You can force his ceasefire back. If you activate...
I'm not doing that right now. There's no way. That does nothing for me.
It gets you your ceasefire back.
I don't need it back right now. I'm not super worried about him. You're the one at 6. What am I going to go after him for?
I've scored 2 secrets.
I know.
Compared to everybody else.
I'm at 2. Yeah. I'm at 2 right now. I don't need to go pissing him off. There's a very little, I think, conceivably, that would make sense for you to offer.
No, I don't know. I've got cards that could offer you that would help you.
It's going to have to be like support level. It just makes no sense for me. There's no points in it for me. I've got the tech stuff locked. I've got going to get the 4 planet with Duke.
Okay. All right.
Like, maybe next turn, like if the game evolves and suddenly.
But here's the thing: next turn, he'll be able to just pop your ceasefire and stop you, and there won't be anything you can do.
That's what I have to deal with then.
Like literally, if you spent a token now, activate a case and round.
If he pops mine, then I pop his. Like that's what we'll do. I've got plenty of command counters. They can leadership like 15 times this game. So I'm not at the point where I'm ready to I just made that deal like 2 turns ago. So,
all right. Okay.
Sorry. If it becomes an issue, we can talk about it later.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So, what's your turn there, Yellow?
I'm thinking.
Yellow probably needs to. They can't really build at home because they have no money.
Luke, aren't you a little young for dad jokes?
Trade.
Look,
I'm never too young.
Yeah, exactly.
Jokes.
Fair
I
enough.
think I'm gonna play trade.
It's about his only option.
All right, trade is being played. Yellow is gaining 3 trade goods.
Ginger with trade. Buckle up. Let's hear it.
Okay. And his commodities refresh.
And I am totes down for a 1 for my trade agreement, Ginger.
Sure.
1 for 2.
All right.
I'm back. Are there any secret conversations going on?
No, they're in trade negotiations now. Ginger and Shorty had a conversation where Ginger was trying to convince Shorty to attack John, and Shorty and John have swapped ceasefires. So basically, he said it's not going to happen.
I'd rather not. I'm sorry. I'd rather not give extra money to Mentak. So I'm
also going to be right back while they're doing this trade negotiation.
I do not get John King.
On my end anyway.
I don't get John King slang at this point.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I think Ginger's just tilting against him, but
yeah. Well,
this is
Ginger I think it's. I don't even think it's tilting. I think it's Ginger sees his best opportunity to win is if Mentak is weakened.
So here's the thing. Here's
John looks okay right now, so why not get the table to attack him?
Well, I will say this. I was thinking about it during my bio break.
From me again,
Ginger, the same way that Luke might be miscalculating against Ginger might be the same way of Ginger with Luke.
Yeah.
It's just hard to say.
Yeah.
If Mentak's going to get one of
I will be right back.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So you have four wealth. If you split it, 2 goes to me, 2 goes to you. Only one's going to come to me, and only one's going to come to Mentak. So this is unfortunately all I can offer.
Mentak, are you agreeable not to pillage me?
So you get 3.
He also has to not pillage me too. That's the other thing for that to work out.
I'm down to not pillage you, Moose.
But then Moose, then he's going to pillage me, and I don't net anything.
You net some of your commodities.
That's not a bonus for the Hacan, though. Hacan can get their commodities washed pretty easily.
Okay. You keep on keeping on.
So Ghost, Moose, while you think about it, Ghost, are you interested in that?
Well, the issue is I already have 2 trade goods. So any trade goods I'm getting are just going to get pillaged.
I don't know. Maybe Mentak's willing to offer you the same deal. Talk to him.
You could buy my trade agreement for 1, I guess. I won't get pillaged.
Yeah, I'll do. Obviously, I'll do that.
I mean, I don't know.
I'll do L1's trade agreement.
And then he's just going to pillage you, though, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather no one have. I'd rather the trade good doesn't really do much for me right now, so I'm just going to hold off.
Well, how about if you refresh me, Ginger, and then when you've spent your trade goods, I can give you one.
Matt's back. My wife is watching Midsommar alone. So
things
are not looking good here at the Martins household.
Tell her to wait.
I'm worried that's going to have a meta effect. This is the problem dealing with Mentak, and when Mentak
I walked in on a scene with people on fire with their faces gone. So
you can trust
that's where I'm at.
That movie's rough.
I will never, but Micmac.
Sorry, I interrupted.
I will never have. If I have less than 2 trade goods, that's a sign of Hacan losing the game. So.
You've had less than 2 trade goods like all game.
Nobody should trade with you, Ginger.
I'll trade with you, Ginger.
What's the deal you're offering me? Was that a joke or
no? One for
tax nothing through their trade agreement.
One for my TA. Oh, I'll give you. I'll give you my TA for free if you promise to pop it.
Sure.
Yeah, and it would be binding to pop it.
It's just gonna feed him trade goods.
Rather.
All right. So the thing that can be binding is the.
Yeah.
Matt, can we see Brian's token count?
The trade agreement cannot be made binding.
Or just tokens in general.
Yeah. It's small. I've zoomed out all the way, but here's all the tokens.
If I refresh you.
I'm going to go
Brian's
AFK.
just sitting on 2.
I'm not trading with anybody.
Fleet.
Well, hang on. Give me just a second, because trade is freaking annoying.
I'm sure there's an arrangement that can be had that is good for both of us, all 3 of us, in fact.
Let's see. I have 5 commodities to wash. I want to get 1 from the refresh. So I want to end up with some more money.
And look how I've been encouraging the table to help you get a planet back.
Yeah, well, it's now Yin's gonna eat me because all my stuff is locked down.
I'm not gonna eat you right this second, Ginger. You're not worth money. Or points, I mean.
No, thanks, I feel great about myself. Sorry, I'm trying to think, and I'm not gonna rush this because trade is an important part of the game.
Do you remember the Gingerbread Man song?
Yeah.
Well, Yin's only going to have an arm. He maybe have a leg later.
That is a great analogy. I love it.
Here's what I would do. I would do my 2 commodities for 2 of your commodities.
Yeah, but then I get pillaged, so there's no point to that. That's the problem.
Well, true.
This way we both gain, but
if you give me 1 for 2, you still get pillage. I end up with 1.
Yeah.
There's no win scenario with you just getting pillaged.
I can do hang on, I can do a 2 for 2 with you, Shorty, but I'd need John to be generous and say no pillage. But I don't think he's going to do that.
He's not going to pillage me because I'm only at 0. So.
Yeah, but he needs to also not pillage me.
Pillage, which he's not going to do. So there's like
John,
no incentive to trade.
Would you like your L1 neighbor to get trade goods, John?
I mean,
I wouldn't if I were you.
Are you gonna deny your neighbor trade goods? Is that the idea?
No, but I'm gonna, dude. It's so far in the lead. I'm not gonna do anything.
I scored. Hang on, guys. I'm in the lead because I scored 2 secrets. Like no other secret has been scored.
And you cannot lose any of those. You are one
neither can you. You've already scored the control objectives the same. There's no difference between us.
Thank you. Right. So why
except that I've scored my secrets and you haven't. And you're the one who starts breaking. By the way, you owed me a non-pillage pass, and you broke that deal too. So, like, I can't trust you.
Does Ginger have any neighbors that he hasn't gotten really salty with?
I didn't break the non-pillaging deal until you took Arnold.
It has been
refused to leave. That was part of the.
It has been 6.5 minutes since you popped trade. That is
Love it.
This doesn't seem to be going anywhere productive.
So, Micmac, I can. The Mentak is completely uncooperative, so I can't do, and I can't refresh you for the.
Mentak isn't being uncooperative. I told Moose I wouldn't pillage him.
And I've said to you that,
but like I still get pillaged.
I'd give you a trade good later when you haven't got them.
But I never planned to not have trade goods. Moose. Oh. That's the thing. I never planned to not have trade goods.
This is the same terms. These are the same terms.
So this is I'm gonna have to say, unless if this is not good enough, we can arrange, maybe somehow I can sweeten it. But this is the only way I get a cent out of this, is if I do a 2 for 4, and it's just the problem that Mentak is here.
How about no, okay.
How about what?
Oh, you've got my promissory note, and I'm just seeing whether or not if I do that deal 2 for 4, and you let me have my promissory note back.
I love Nyan Pudge's
I want to
comment
keep it
in
case
chat.
some agenda comes.
I'm only winning because I've scored more points than everyone.
Okay, so then I guess it's no trade for
what about
for Xxcha, unless we we go on to Luke. I'm in the same bind if I can do the 2 for 4 and Mentak has promised not to pillage you. And this is just
that's not what I'm promising with you, Luke. We talked about something. I will pay you back for what I pillaged now later to finish that other thing up.
I mean, okay, so the issue is, right, you pay me 2 now, one of those gets pillaged. Then, so I pretty much am getting...
Do you have a plan to spend? Do you have a plan to spend trade goods?
I mean, I might just spend them building, but then again, I don't know when that's going to be. So, like, I'm sorry, but I don't really see that there's any way where this is
there's you don't gain.
More than you.
And then Micmac said no.
Dude, I would have sold you my promise for your trade agreement. You shouldn't have popped trade yet.
I still don't. You still pillage everybody else I transact with. That's the problem.
Except us two broke as a joke, guys. Right, Shorty?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing your two command. I mean, that's the only
So
deal that
Shorty,
makes sense for me,
I'll do it. I'll do a 2 for 2 with Shorty if John agrees not to pillage me.
Yeah, why would I agree to that?
He
Okay,
shouldn't. He
so you
should
don't.
not. If it were him, I wouldn't agree with that. I just have to come with 2 trade goods because you guys are going to get 2 between you. So, and I need to be equal with him. He gets 2 value, I get 2 value. That's the only deal that makes sense. 1 trade good at this stage in the game is, if the 10 pops, I'm never going to get it anyway, so it doesn't do much.
So, and okay, last offer to Ghosts and Xxcha. Do you want your 4 commodities? You want trade this round?
No, thank you.
Yeah, I want to be refreshed.
All right, so can we do it a 2 for 4? Because otherwise I don't net anything. I'm sorry, like, this is as generous as I can physically be.
No, it's not. No, I won't do it.
I cannot split a trade good in half. That's the problem.
What about your political favour?
I would give you political favor back in exchange for your trade agreement.
No.
Okay.
I was talking about your. No, I wasn't talking about my promises. I was talking about your political favour.
Political secret.
Political secret.
Oh, my political secret.
Yeah.
So political secret and 2 commodities for 4 commodities or for the trade agreement?
For the trade agreement. Here it is.
I'm gonna need someone in the chat to catch me up on what happened.
No, you won't.
This hasn't been executed
Oh,
yet.
got it. He flipped these over. I thought he got trade goods out of that deal.
No. So,
Micmac?
transactions need to be consensual, and Blue hasn't agreed to this yet. So,
Okay, nothing happened. Wow, that's great.
Birdie. I'm sorry.
Isn't there somebody you're forgetting to ask?
You know what? I bet I have time to go downstairs, grab a cookie, and come back. I'm gonna grab a cookie.
All right.
All right, Moose, if you're
All right.
talking, we can't hear you.
So just before we make that transaction, you're not pillaging me. Well, you can't. I've taken 2 trade goods. Isn't it?
I cannot pillage you. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
all right. So you're executing this. Okay. All right. That is a transaction that was resolved. All right. We're at 12 minutes. So what else is left here to do?
Dreaming in chat says you probably have enough time to bake some cookies.
I will, in exchange for refreshing you, I'll take your trade agreement. Red. That's what I'll do. And we split the proceeds.
Yeah, I'm into it.
All right. Red is refreshed.
Okay. So Red's getting all right. Red gains commodities.
I will play his trade agreement.
Okay.
And gain 2.
And then I will pillage 1.
Yep.
All right. Green is not getting refreshed, right? Or I've lost track of what's going on here.
Unless I end up with 2 trade goods,
that's
I'm not doing anything.
Okay. And whose trade agreements do you have? Blue and purple. Okay. So
I'm not sure if I'm refreshing them yet.
all right.
Not
Let's just
sure
go
yet.
clockwise, right? So you refreshed red.
I'm all out
Are
of
you refreshing
cookies.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Hunter.
I know. Because he
No.
didn't want to.
All right. Not refreshing green.
Hunter
Okay,
Dramian's
cool.
in chat
Let's
said
go to
you
white.
can probably
What are you
bake
doing on
cookies
white?
Not
and still
refreshing
make it back
white.
in time.
Not refreshing white. Okay. We're going to blue.
Real. Too real.
Not refreshing blue.
Not refreshing blue. Okay. Purple.
Not refreshing purple.
All righty. So you
Cool.
have.
I got my trade agreement for nothing. Or for a trade good, which is all I was interested in.
Okay.
All right. And are you doing anything else on your turn?
Brian has this problem. Brian and Ginger both do this, where they point out when they've gained something. And you'll notice none of the other players like make a big freaking show of when they gain something because they don't want players to be paying attention
maybe
to
during
them.
trade next time, we can just be like, "Are you?"
Like,
doing
why would you be like, "Aha! See, I gained a trade good and I didn't even need to. I got you." Okay, I'll make sure I don't do that next time, I guess.
Brian, do you want to do a support swap?
Again, I am trying to support swap with blue.
Okay.
Until I have 4 cultural planets, I am not interested in having the discussion, Ginger.
Ginger just keeps asking Brian out to the prom. But Brian's trying to go with somebody else to prom.
Two victory points for Tex.
I know.
And then another one for... Nice try.
Do you want to support swap Mentak? You'll get a pick out of it.
Would get to pillage out of it.
Aaron Am beer has exploded with pictures of alcohol in the last 10 minutes.
I'm considering. Don't talk. You'll talk your way out of it, man. If you try to talk to me too much.
Mentak, you can have a hand.
Yeah.
If the next one ends up being freaking 3-unit upgrades, Ginger's pretty much got it on lockdown.
No, I don't. I
am.
Yeah, I mean,
if he gets a support, he does.
Not look on lockdown.
Hey, Jefferson.
What about this looks on lockdown?
What's
I'm
up?
really curious.
Can we just remind chat who Ginger has already done transactions with?
He has transacted with
John.
Oh, I've already transacted with Red.
Everyone
so
except for
I'll
Green.
consider it. I go soon.
And
yeah.
we haven't done a transaction.
So you can make deals with as many times as you want. You can only make one transaction per round, right? So if that was a deal, like, hey, you do this and then I do that, that's okay. But an actual transaction is not.
Okay. We traded for my TA. That was an actual transaction. He got a card. We can't transact anything else.
Yeah, so you could not support swap here.
So we can just move on.
You've already transacted.
Is what I'm hearing.
I'll move on. It's been like a 15-minute trade.
Great.
Yeah, about that.
I think we need to spend time post-analysing his turn.
That's the end of my turn.
All right, over to Moose.
All right, Moose. This is awesome. If you put the beta wormhole here, you can take a Contome system. Except you don't have grav drive. Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Thank you, Brian.
Are you going to move into
for like so many other people to take a Contome system before their next action?
Long distance call says Ginger bores people into helping him.
Well, so who would like me to place an IFF adjacent to Hacan's home?
Moose, I'll show you a card.
Hey, whoa. I mean, that relies on me actually giving the IFF. So surely
I'll just deal with Ghost. Actually, Ghost doesn't care.
You could have at least let me see the card.
Sorry,
Ghost.
here you go, Moose.
Because I'm interested, Moose. I'm interested in following through with our deal. So if you decide you want to go somewhere else, I can provide an IFF exit. But if you want to just go to Mectol, then you're free to move out. Before you do, I'd ask that you use transit diodes and take the Dudas off well on, because so one of these places my carrier has to go, and then the other my flagship has to go. And I'd assume you don't want my flagship like right.
Additionally, I could Moose, if we're interested in making it some kind of deal, I can give you something. Here you go. Look at this card, Moose. That could save your butt if a certain objective comes out.
God, I want to know what the stage 2 is so bad. I hate this round. This is like my least favorite round of every single. Yeah, I hate it.
Hacan always has
literally hate it.
So open-ended, and
all right,
it
Blue,
still has to be treated like
what you doing on your turn?
Big thing.
Okay, so yeah, I'm quite interested in that card, Ginger. So I won't place the IFF, and I won't come into your system. If you give
where is the
card to
IFF?
me.
Where is
the IFF card is currently in my hand.
That's on the basis that I mean, I'm not. Maybe I'm being a little bit presumptuous to think that it will be given to me. But
he is.
I'm sure
they did kind of make that. Oh no, they didn't. Those two didn't make that agreement. Never mind.
And therefore,
my primary interest is you leaving Centauri Gruul this activation. So if you need an IFF to do that, that can be achieved.
Okay, so Ginger, I won't do that. If for that card.
Oh, I thought you had the IFF.
Oh, I can get the IFF. That's not the problem. The problem will be is if I get the IFF and I decide to use it.
I can't. The thing is, if I give you a card, somebody else can just place the wormhole there. So I was hoping to trade the card for the IFF. Was the idea?
No, I wouldn't do that to Ghosts because you'll just hold on to it then, and that wouldn't be fair. So, however,
I'm not going to give you that card for free though, just so you don't attack my home system.
If you give me that card, I will give you my ceasefire.
I'm considering it.
I'm not even sure what kind of commentary you're supposed to do in round 4, you know?
It's just, it's the worst. I also think if you look at it, you can see that round 4 is also, I feel like, where we get the most flack on the YouTube videos.
Right.
And it just feels so unfair because it's like there's nothing.
Like anybody else can do it.
Everything is secret in round 4.
Yeah. Could do it.
It's all intrigue and possibility
it's really
and
if
potential.
Ghost trades the IFF. And so I guess the person I should be dealing with is Ghosts. Micmac. Hey, Ghosts, would you be interested in... Ghost, would you like to go to a secret conversation?
It's Blue's turn.
It's Blue's turn.
I would be interested.
What is Blue going to do on Blue's turn? Because it seems like Yellow and Blue do not have any deal, and any deal that Yellow has with Ghost is irrelevant.
Hang on, before you activate it, Micmac, could you use transit diodes? So you can take one of these dudes over to there, so you can carry it to Mectol, and then move one of them like to your home system or somewhere else.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, just got to do it before you put the token down, otherwise the timing's not good.
All right, transit diodes. That's right. I'll just watch. Go for it.
If you put them all in that system, you won't be able to take them all, remember. So, yeah, one of them would have to be destroyed.
Luke is now kind of playing Xxcha.
Isn't Brian coming in for Kaysen? Might make sense to grab one of them. Not that he couldn't bombard either way, but I don't think that's the deal.
A lot of kind of late game table cooperation happening with and it's too hasty. It's not the time for this.
But Luke is just looking at the game and thinking like, I need more and more ways.
Right. So you're just moving the 2 dudes. You're not moving
alive.
It's up to 4, but
he really needs 4 planets of the same trait at some point, and I honestly have no idea how he's ever going to get that. He's trying to get Blue out of Centauri.
You don't have to move 4. Moving 2 is fine.
But
okay.
That gets him his 3rd industrial. Then he needs to take Wellen. That's the deal he's made. So he's trying to get his 4 industrials this round. Does he have enough?
Goes wormhole to wormhole. All right. Is this final movement?
It is.
All right. I don't think there are any cannons in range. So we'll move straight to space
he's got to
combat.
get that. He's got to get that trait.
Do you have cards or abilities for the space combat?
That's Splicer.
I'm not going to use Splicer.
Well, it's Blue's option first, so
I was waiting for.
No, I'm not. I'm not using any card.
Okay. White cards or abilities.
Yeah. So I just to make things crystal clear, Moose, I'm not going to use Splicer or Anti-Fighter Barrage. So when I move into Wellen, you don't shoot PDS. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So I won't use any start of combat abilities, and then I will not use anti-fighter barrage, and I will announce a retreat.
Okay, we're ready to roll. Do you have? I don't think you have any valid. Oh no, you do. Right here. Alpha to alpha. Yep. Totally fine.
Unfortunately, my destroyer is toast.
Okay, Blue, what's next?
It's kind of an interesting thing. Lamart has 8. Says,
you gotta land.
I'd like to see a post-game podcast where each player talks about what was going on in their head through the game, or maybe at significant points of the game. I would love to also do that. If that's a hard thing to coordinate.
Yeah.
Us pulling off even last week's episode was somewhat tricky. But
we had to do it on Easter.
We did it on Easter. But that's certainly something I would love to do, especially before the game is too far out of
memory. Yeah.
I obviously really want Torcan only. Don't care about Techeran. Can I has and we either trade ceasefires or supports at the PDS step?
Yes. I will take your support.
You will take my support or we will swap supports?
We will swap supports.
Okay. Cool deal. I activate there. This is my movement, and that movement is final. And then I will do a support step or a support swap in exchange for not firing PD with Blue.
So here comes the first support swap proper offer of the game.
Maybe it's going to happen. Feels like it might happen.
Looks like
transacting.
Yep.
Okay.
Blue and purple.
All right. And then what's next? Purple.
And then I land infantry on Torcan.
All right. All right.
So blue parlay has already been played. Are you playing the action card that lets you tap one of my planets?
That's already been played.
Reparations is gone too.
I'm playing.
Okay, cool deal.
So I need to stall. I hate to do this. I'm going to put this in the non-play area. Does anyone feel strongly about reactor meltdown?
There's no targets.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, there's
one.
There are 2 targets.
2.
Wait. Who has the other forward dock?
I thought I see one here.
It's hard to see on the contrast, but there is one on Arnhem.
Oh, there's one on Arnhem. Oh, okay.
If you guys don't offer anything, I'll just roll a die and I'll just kill one of the 2 because I just need a stall.
Right. Yeah, he's not gonna.
I mean, you could kill your own die or dock if you were so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Can
do
you?
That.
I thought you're not allowed to.
You can actually.
What? I thought you're not allowed to target your own things with effect.
Yeah, you can't.
So, all right, let's do quick
Green,
moves.
I'll just say I am not your neighbor.
I know you can't offer. There's really nothing.
Offer you anything.
Okay. Moose, do you care?
Yeah, I don't want my space dock going.
So can you, throw me a trade good?
No.
So then I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna roll it. This will be 1 through 5, 6 through 10.
Which way goes which?
So that's which one was Yin is 8. Yeah, I pointed with them as like 1 through 5, whatever. Yeah, so that's Yin's.
All right,
Cool.
Sabo.
Not going to pay a Sabo.
All right. Red.
That's rough. Actually, I don't know how rough that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, that is noteworthy that Shorty played Meltdown without accruing any salt.
Yeah.
And that's the way you do it.
Maybe.
Brian's a good player for that.
I want to end up with 2 of them, at least.
He generally is very accepting.
Or I could just give you the 3 in exchange for
the
pop.
mechanics of the game. You know what I mean?
Yes.
He's very much a player that's just like,
Pop
okay,
isn't
you do
worth
that
much
thing.
more
Yep,
than
I
that.
get it. You have that action card. You're going to play it on somebody.
Blues trade agreement and...
I have
Or
2
you
trade
use mine.
agreements.
Purples.
Yeah, you have blue and purples in yours.
So it's maybe worth 2 trade goods if those get popped.
I mean, I'm down for you ending up with 2 of them. So if you want, we can do a
Even so, you
gambling on 10 trade goods coming up in the.
Yeah, that doesn't work for Mentak. I got to spend 10 goods if 10 goods come up. Or you mean Ginger?
Oh, I'm not. If I have 10 trade goods, you guys are gonna. I've scored 2 of my secrets. Everybody else still has their secrets, and for some reason I am the target. But okay.
Stockpile game.
Because you can win without stage 2s if you get one more. If you get some points.
No, I would need. I would need a stage 2, or an agenda point, or Mechatol point. If somebody support swaps with me, which nobody seems to be doing. Do you want a support swap, Mentak? I'm down to that too.
I feel
everybody else is swapping.
Are they?
No,
yeah.
two
Brian and Micmac just did, and DukeLukeM and Shorty were about to.
I mean, I don't think Luke and I are going to swap. I mean, I'd rather you swap with me, Mentak, than with Hacan.
That's wise.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then why don't we do that one on my turn?
Make Luke
don't.
I mean,
force the leaders into a situation where they have to decide.
What am I supposed to do? I'm going to get locked out.
No, swap with me instead. Then I'll swap with you, Shorty.
We can support swap. I think
it is John's turn. So let's John talk to Shorty.
Yes.
Because we're going to be next to each other's home systems.
I know.
If we support swap, it's going to be safe. If we don't support swap, then it could get dangerous.
I need to see what the next stage 2 is. If you guys
that's
do,
a good answer.
Let's wait to see.
Yeah,
what
that's a good answer.
Good answer. Survey says. Good answer.
That makes sense.
Let's just see what it is.
All right. So red, you've moved.
I really.
All right. Over to white.
Okay.
Good answer was he's waiting for the stage 2.
Yeah.
Well on, as agreed.
He doesn't want to do a support swap until he knows where the points are going to go.
The issue is I've got to move this stuff off of Biz Freer so that L1 can come in. So if any infantry I don't take are going to die, I can bring 2 infantry. Would that be okay?
No, just 1.
Okay, L1, are you... If I need 2 infantry on a planet, are you going to be able to bombard it and kill it?
I mean, I'm going to have to then. I'm going to have to do that, yeah.
Well, it's what L1 does.
Yeah, but I mean, I feel like these guys are just going to...
Make an example.
These guys are just going to go anyway, so it's like... I feel like this is just wasting a unit from me, but I guess... So, okay, so we'll move in. Fighters have got to stay with the carrier, otherwise they'll die. Then we've got to take at least 1 infantry. Okay, so it's better... Is it better if I leave them both on the same planet or on separate?
Yes.
L1? It's both on the same
then
planet.
L1 only has to commit 1 infantry.
Correct. I'll probably then bring 2 dreadnoughts and bring more infantry. It's fine.
Okay, and then I guess I'll move the destroyer out of the way as well. So
are you moving this?
All right, so you actually haven't.
Really in the way?
No, I can go.
You haven't activated yet. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not going to
actually wait. Now I need you to move that guy because I need to move a second freaking dreadnought.
This is the issue, right?
This is the problem. You got to bring more ground forces, man. Like,
are you sure that I can't bring a second dude?
If you bring a second dude, I will fire.
I mean, could I give you my ceasefire and bring a second dude, and then when I leave next round, I get my ceasefire back? Does that work?
Micmac, why are you being unreasonable? He loses the infantry otherwise.
Like, this infantry will just die. And not only that, it will make it harder for me to uphold a deal that I've made with my other neighbor.
Interesting meta.
So I'm in a bit of a tough spot where I've got to kind of pick who I'm going to
throw shade at Moose.
Yeah, I mean, I really mean that, though. I'm kind of... That's an interesting...
I think he's anticipating Moose swinging up into a leader position.
Yeah. More than one dude.
Okay, I think it's pretty possible.
Really That's fine. It is what it is.
Do you need me to move this to Destroyer, or are you confident that you can kill a Biz with... Because you have pretty good bombardment, right?
I do. I'll just have to leave that destroyer there. I don't want that. I like that destroyer there.
Luke did not double PDS his helm.
Final movement.
Luke did not double PDS his home system.
First time cannons are in range or something? Oh, second time.
No. Just one. I don't suspect any of these players will put more than one PDS.
I'm going to commit one ground force to land on
That's begging for the PDS action card. Cripple defenses.
Yep.
All right, over to yellow.
Hey, it's Ginger's turn.
Luke, would you be interested, look over in my sheet, for this promissory note in exchange for the IFF?
I need to know where the IFF's being played. I'm not giving it to someone to hold.
To hold? Okay, I just want it not played on my stuff.
I understand, but giving someone the IFF to hold when wormholes are adjacent is the quickest way for me losing like all my stuff and getting hit. So I'd prefer to make it like I give it to you and you use it at the same.
Brian, are you going to build with your last command token?
Of course.
Okay.
But I'm not going to pay you.
I'm on Ginger's side on that exchange.
No, I'm not.
Of course.
I want to make sure that it's not coming my way, that command token.
Just asking.
Does that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
Mentak, okay. Hey, if I do a 2, 3, well, we'd have to do it on different turns, wouldn't we? And I already know you break non-binding deals.
Yeah, to be fair, I've always said I don't break non-binding deals in round 1.
That's a lie, but
I said in 1 and 2, round 1, round 2. That's not a lie. But we can do it over 2 turns. I'm down for you.
So what I can do is I can give you 3. You pillage 1 for promise. That's the smoothest way for me to get value out of this. Without, I need like a guarantee. I'm not trusting you anymore. Sorry, you used up your trust coupons.
Yeah, totally. I'm into that. You give me 3, I pillage 1, you get promise.
Okay. Actually, hang on a second. We do a 3 for 1. Wait. No. You hurt me this game.
A 3 for 1 and a promise of protection will.
And he pillages, and you pillage, and he pillage. I give you my 3. You give me 1. You pillage 1 back, and then I will not play this card on you, Red.
I want you to, but here's the deal. I want you to use that card right now, if that becomes the deal. Like, I don't want it in your hand. I'm not going to pay for you to.
Okay, sure.
So put it in your production area.
No
so
fool.
that part of the deal becomes binding, and then we can do the 3 for 1 once it's played, and then the binding part of the deal is you don't play it on me.
What's the idea? I'm sorry. What's happening?
He's asking you to place the card face up in your production area, which would require you to
play it, and then I will pay you to play it on someone else. I will do the transaction with you. We can have it all set up, but that card's face up in the production area, and then I'm paying you and doing this deal for you to use it on someone else.
I think I want to keep that card in my hand.
I thought you did. Yeah, that's why
I don't want to use it
binding.
against you, but I'll do the 3 for promise and you pillage then.
I am.
I'm not gonna bindingly waste my.
Fine.
All right. So, do you guys agree? Both agree that these are the terms?
Yep, these are the terms.
These are the terms of the transaction.
Okay.
Then I will pillage one from his trade goods.
Okay. And then. All right. You need to actually take an action or pass.
I do.
Oh my god. I had a nightmare that it was still Ginger's turn. Oh my god. It's come true.
Moose doing some gum.
Fleet logistics or no?
No fleet logistics.
Yeah, if Moose wins this game as Xxcha, that's going to put a lot of pressure on that Xxcha guide.
Shut up.
Enough IFF bullshittery.
Yeah, it'll be like, I think it's 2 weeks.
All right,
I think we're
Blue,
2 weeks out from
it is
Xxcha guide. This coming week is Omega Chat. Diplo, Majin, and X89.
That's true. But it's just going to be first impressions.
Yeah, so it'll be a quick one.
I've only played with it like once.
I haven't played with it at all. Is that true? That's true.
What is this about? No, I see what it is.
Hi Moose, you're hovering that token over a not so friendly place.
Whoa.
If you're
Yeah.
Moose is about to. Oh no!
Moose is loose.
That system's activated.
The moose is loose, everyone.
That's
Moose is loose, everybody.
Oh, and it's a misplay too. He can't move the dreadnought. I mean, he's got plenty of other ships over here that can move, but
that's unfortunate, Moose, that you decide to break a non-binding.
Yeah, this is going to be rough.
He just wanted to bombard.
Treachery.
This also, there's no. This was a misplay.
But he can't.
Bombarding a planet is that
He wanted to fire PDS and then bombard, and then go take Centauri Grawl
He was
later.
hoping to nuke it with everything before then, I guess.
Yikes.
This
This was a mistake.
He can't move the dreadnought in because he built the PDS earlier.
Well, the activation is going to stand. So
Could see it turn their fleets to dust. Maybe. But
be a really fortunate get for.
It's real bad though,
Xxcha.
because this has cost Moose his 4 industrials. He does not have. Well, he was never getting to Centauri Grawl anyways, was he? He doesn't have gravity drive.
Yeah, and he's getting 2 and 2 colors this round.
Oh, that's right. No, I'm sorry. It was ghosts that are getting the industrials. I just got that backwards in my head for a second. That's silly.
Yeah.
But man, what's going on with Moose? Like, I'm trying to figure out what this is beyond bombard or space cannon.
is this final movement, or are you still?
It's definitely a play for a secret. One of those.
Yeah.
Not sure which one exactly.
Is Moose
Probably bombard.
Is Moose okay?
Is Moose okay? Hey, is Moose okay?
If you're not moving the carrier,
Yeah,
the
this
fighter can't
is
come.
real rough. His whole
It is a choice time to stop Luke from getting a point.
Sure, but the point here very clearly was that dreadnought bombardment.
Yar.
This was a rare opportunity to try and score that point.
I mean, he could move his flagship in. Bring those 2 infantry.
Yeah, but his flagship.
All right, final movement.
He just needed.
I know it doesn't have a bombardment.
Yeah.
But
I'm firing PD.
1, 2.
Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
5 PDS shots.
Blue
No,
or white
he
does
doesn't
not
have
have
PDS.
anti-mass.
Excuse me. 3 PDS
Sadly.
shots.
yep, no plasma.
Before you roll, are you going to use Graviton, yes or no?
This is all very questionable.
I mean, he should definitely use Graviton.
He did not.
Oh, that's transit.
That's
Sorry.
transit diode.
Yeah, got it. My bad. I was looking from afar. Couldn't see the text.
No, I'm not using.
That's interesting.
All right, then we're ready.
That makes even less sense.
SPC,
Yeah.
not combat.
That destroyer's about to gobble up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a destroyer too.
And make this a fair fight, basically.
Assign one
Yeah.
PDS hit.
One fighter.
This is bad.
All right, we're now at the start of space combat. Blue.
This is not good. This is bad for
Start
Moose, y'all.
combat.
This is throwing away plastic, is what it is. So that destroyer too is about to have a field day.
Yeah. 3 shots on a 6.
Might kill all 3 of them.
All right, blue's playing a morale boost. Okay. White cards
I
and
do not
abilities.
have any cards or abilities.
Okay. Blue.
Did we skip?
I'll be rolling anti-fighter
There he is.
barrage.
All right, I think we're ready to roll for combat. So go ahead and do that.
No, I can roll
Right.
anti-fighter barrage.
Yeah.
Here we go. 3 rolls. 2 hits.
All right. You need to kill 2 fighters, Blue.
Oof.
Oh, he's
I'm
playing
trying
a
to
shield.
shoot.
He's playing a shield
Shields.
holding up
Okay.
here.
John, you want to use this time to hop into a secret chat?
Sure, I'm done.
I'm not going to
All
follow
right,
that
Shield's
if you want
holding is
to.
being played on the AFB hits.
Yeah, I'll report.
Sabo. All right. Now
Well,
we're
that
ready
was
to begin combat. It was not.
Moose did fire shots. He only got 1.
Sorry, what do I have? 1 of each.
There's 1 hit
You have a
in
destroyer, a fighter, and a carrier.
combat. No hits for white.
All right. White, you need to assign 1 hit.
Better.
I'll lose a fighter.
Okay. We're ready for the next round of combat.
What is this about?
Wow.
2 hits.
Oof.
I'll
That'll
lose
do
the rest
it.
of my ships.
That gets him the space combat.
It's okay. You've totally got this 1v1.
All right. What's next here, Blue?
Nothing. I agreed to give the planet to ghosts, and that's what I've done. So I'm not taking the planet. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
All right.
Don't know what this was
I will
about.
be popping Imperial and scoring 4 culturals.
4 culturals for Brian.
All right. 1,
As
2,
predicted.
3. That checks out.
And
Let's
I
see.
do
No
not
Mechatol point?
control Mechatol, and I do need to discard.
All right. So let's get you your secret. Deal to. Go ahead and drop the one you're sending back in your production area. All right.
Red does not need to discard.
Yellow, you're not following. Red, you are. All right. Red.
Green
And-
is following and does not need to discard.
No discard.
Right. Green. White, are you? Looks like you're not following.
I'm
And
good.
blue, it looks like you're not following.
Correct.
Alrighty. Are you doing anything else?
Alright, so that's it for my turn.
All right, over to green.
Okay. I'm gonna play an action card and play a flank speed.
All right, we got a flank speed following the Abyss Furia active. Sabo going once, twice. Flank speed goes
I
through.
don't like this position.
Um,
that Ghosts is
Hey, I
in.
think
No,
they're moving forward. So
they're still in secret chat.
We're done. We're good. We're wrapping up.
hey,
And
did-
I used mine
Okay,
as
now
did Jefferson not let people do the secondary of
would you like
Imperial?
to Sabo a flank speed.
L1's flank speed.
Everybody's.
Go get those hazard
There was
units
a
back?
shorty used it.
Correct.
White
No, I'm
did
good.
not. Red did. Purple did. Yellow did not. Blue
All right,
did not.
Oh, okay, he did it. Okay,
Yeah, they
cool.
all did
Does
it.
he have tokens? Yeah, he does.
I could sabo it.
You could,
but
I wonder.
I don't.
It's sort of being brought up by chat a little bit, but I'm wondering if Xxcha has unexpected action.
I know that I'm not honoring non-binding deals, but you might be. And you'd
no. If Xxcha has unexpected action, then they didn't do it right. Anyways,
just remind me about that from round 1-2.
One use of
I don't know what this well.
All right, so just so I've got my math here, so that
the ghost is in
the
a
fighter comes by
bad
itself.
Correct, because it's fighter 2.
Yeah, because it's fighter 2. And
one of them used doesn't. Well, they both now
using
move
that
fleet
and their slice.
2, 3. Yeah, so they go 1, 2, 3. And all of that stuff reaches with just the flank speed.
Ghost
So
is not on the board anymore, is he?
Yeah,
it is.
All right, we got final movement. I don't see how there could be cannons in range. So, what are you doing next, Green?
First, I'd like to land a guy here.
Are you sure that that's how you want to do it, Shorty? Bombardment is before landing.
Okay, so I need the. Okay, all right, so I need to bombard here. Okay, fine.
Yeah, it's not planet by planet. You do them like.
Oh, it's not planet by planet.
You do bombard first.
Okay, so I will do bombardment. I will do bombardment here first, then.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So it's 2 dreadnoughts. Do I have plasma scoring? Yes, I believe so.
L1 starts with plasma scoring.
Absolute F in the chat, dudes.
All right. Biz has been bombarded. Are you scoring anything?
No.
All right. Now, what are you doing?
Okay. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to remedy the mistake. I always thought it was planet by planet. Is that a TI3 thing?
Yes. Harrow.
That is a
Harrow,
TI3 thing.
Okay.
Harrow is planet by planet, but bombardment is not. All right. Are you doing anything else on your turn?
Negative.
Well, it's actually that in TI3 you would bombard after committing your infantry, and now it's.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah. See. That's.
All right, Red, looks like you're activating your home.
I do need those planets, Red. Oh, you gave them to me. Did you use them already? Did I like screw that up? Duke?
No, it was my fault, to be honest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I should have spent them on tech, but I spent my home system because I wasn't really thinking. So no worries. Like I know that you even had to waste a still, so don't worry about it.
All right. I'm just going to try and add some contrast here. Red, let us know when your build is final.
It's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So on my turn, I'm going to be activating here.
All right. 4 infantry, 2 destroyers. So that's 1.
So
yeah, and Sarween. That looks good.
For Phil Collins.
Here comes Phil.
With his capacity.
Here's Phil.
So just so you're aware, Ghosts, it's no secret. I want to bombard that planet, and I do want you to retreat with your infantry. But
how can you retreat? What?
But our agreement was that I would let you take the planet.
Yeah, I understand why you are adamant about 1 infantry now.
I wasn't expecting you to sort of bring all that all that fleet in.
Anything else coming in with that?
Hang on, so I'm bringing 1. Sorry, they're still in space, aren't they? I'm bringing 1 fighter, and then I'll teleport the 2 destroyers next to.
Okay.
I mean, they could move anyways, but
yeah, but it's more fun.
But it's fancy.
Yeah, I agree with Luke. They can go through the fill.
Is this final movement?
I just need to decide: do I leave 1 destroyer back home or not? Who could activate home system between now and then within cyberspace? 1, 2, 3. Brian could go there. We'll leave 1 destroyer at home, actually.
All right. Is this final
movement? So that's final movement. Then I'll land 1 infantry on Grau, and I'll land 1 infantry on Centauri.
Okie doke. Centauri.
I am ready to see the first stage 2. Yeah. I want to know where we're going.
It was asked a long time ago, but Hunter, if it's 5 tech skips or 6 of the same trait,
I'm
wondering. Where does this game go?
Sorry.
Give me a second.
I'm wondering if you would like to buy my trade agreement at a +2. Like you give me 4, I give you my trade agreement. Since you're not spending them this round, it seems.
No, I'm worried that 10 trade goods pop.
At which point you'll get 6 from my trade agreement.
You did a good job building this map, Matt.
Aw,
That's
thanks, buddy.
true. So
I think it just goes another round.
Yeah, it's just like, all right, wait for the next one.
Held over like it feels like every round you're holding that action card over my head.
No, it's not. I need some defense, and action cards are yeah. And
so here's what
I just happen to have a lot of fuck you cards in my hands. Oh, sorry, no F-bombs.
Ginger.
Dude, that doesn't
Literally, Ginger's had like 5 F-bombs in this round.
Assuredly pillage the other 2. So if I do a 4 for 6, that's the offer?
Well, okay. Well, the idea is you give me 5, pillage 1. So I end up with 4, and you end up with my trade agreement.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna not refresh my.
Yeah, you can't even choose not to. Yeah, no, you have to do it. It's not even optional.
The players in this game's new way to shame Ginger is to just type .info into the chat.
If they don't do it
in place of
if the primary trade doesn't refresh it, then it is optional for a
I would, of course, I would refresh myself because that's my only superpower.
Of course you would when Mentak is at 8 points with that giving them 10 trade goods. No.
Well, I'm using this money to build, FYI. I'm not hoarding trade goods for objectives. I'm putting this straight into plastic.
Where's Speaker going to be? Oh, I'm Speaker, so I can take trade. It gets publicly disgraced. That's only if a money objective comes up. No, I'm not Ginger. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Whoa. Sorry, I didn't end my turn yet because I need to take an action. Can you reroll it back?
Yeah, it's like what'd you do there, man?
I need to dump cards from my hand. How many cards do I have? I discard one of them. I need to play one. I'm going to. I'm just gonna pass, I guess. Whatever.
Yellow passes. Blue, it's your turn.
Now, Ghost. We did discuss the fact that I wanted you to leave Growl free, but you've taken that.
Okay, that must have been a miscommunication because I was under the impression that because Growl was the industrial planet, like the whole reason I did this was to get 4 industrials, right?
Okay, I see that.
I thought you wanted the blue skip for tech. That's what I thought.
I did want the blue skip for tech, but I then realised that, to be honest, having nullification and instinct training probably is safer.
I was surprised you didn't go null field. You went transit instead of null field.
That's because of what? Yeah, it's because I need.
Transit has actually really helped him out, so I don't think it's awful.
No, it's not. Absolutely not. I'm not.
I needed
Your
that
decisions have been better than mine this game.
I needed to get that for victory points.
Yeah, like
that card is bonkers.
2 faction tech, so you research your 2 faction tech. Simple.
All right, are you moving anything into that system? Just build.
I'm just building.
Okay. If that's the last thing you're doing on your turn, sit and let us know. Build is final. It is over to you.
All right. So, John, I am assuming that I have nothing I can offer you that is worth like a shitload of trade goods. So I'm just going to go ahead and build it.
It doesn't work like that. You have to give trade goods to the Mentak, not... It's like a bank. You
build a Dready Boy.
So you're not moving anything?
I am not moving anything, just building a Dready Boy.
Cool. over to green.
I'm going to move during the movement phase. I'm going to move this infantry over, and then I'm
There
just going to
you
use
go.
Sarween. Just going to use Sarween to build 2 infantry. Sorry, I'm just going to throw it right on there.
All right, that's that checks out.
I've done my build, Visioness.
Red.
All right. That looks good. You can place moves.
All right, at the start of my turn, Duke.
Yes.
I want to.
Hey, can we see the token situation, Matt?
Yep.
Yeah, there's no way where this makes any sense. I think I just got to do it the mean way.
Oh boy, what's happening?
Clearly a meme.
Dude, I told you I was playing for the chat. You should have paid more attention.
John doesn't play for the chat. John plays for the win.
He's a Marine.
I am a Marine, Duke. But here's the world. We can only do 1 transaction a turn.
Yeah.
I would want to buy the IFF off you
Everyone's
and have
slowing
it
down
in
on
the
command
turn
counters.
in my
It's
hand.
the end
Is
of
there
that
any
story.
world where that happens?
Running out.
That's how it works. You buy it now, and he plays it.
So you're saying you want to buy it and not use it immediately?
You know, I'm saying I want to buy it, use it, but have it through scoring.
Oh, so your point can't be taken away, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Okay, there is a universe in which that happens.
Yeah.
And it's called "You Pay Me a Fair Amount of Money," right? That's the universe.
Yeah, fair point.
I
Yeah,
feel like
we'll
that
just
universe is just attack the a-hole.
attack the destroyer. Yeah, it is. That's the other option. That's the mean option.
That is, yeah.
I think that's what we got to do.
I mean,
He can
I
retreat
don't
if he
even
wants
think that's
to.
the meme option. That's just the correct option.
Yeah, and it can't be moved.
Is
I
it
think that's
me or
gotta
does
be-
that destroyer look bigger than the other destroyer?
I'm pretty sure Jefferson made it bigger.
I made it bigger to provide
'Cause
contrast.
it's hard
because-
to see white pieces.
I get it.
And also, this is like the size of destroyers IRL.
Yeah, the destroyers are so much bigger in real TI than in...
all the plastic is so much bigger.
You sure Luke's not overcompensating?
Like his destroyer is much bigger than mine. Mine looks small. Like, yeah.
Okay, so sorry, we've gotten into the round 4
Yeah, I
weeds.
like that.
What is
I
this
like that.
about that John is doing right now?
All right,
Oh, sorry. Visioness, I was getting ready
this-
for my turn where I was going to build. I was trying to have my build preset.
Is this final movement?
That will be.
I don't know.
Final move.
I don't know why suddenly everyone's
All right,
collapsing
I
on
don't
Ghost.
see any.
Oh, this is about
cannons
Gatekeeper.
around.
Right.
Of course, it's about Gatekeeper.
Move straight to cards or abilities for red.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to ambush so I don't get an immediate active player.
All right, you can only roll 2 of those units.
2 on a set.
I mean, that's a big destroyer, you know.
Goodbye.
All right.
My destroyer's
No dimensional.
All righty.
He didn't even do dimensional. Why not? Oh, because he didn't
couldn't.
make it to it.
Yeah, he ambushed.
Your
first.
mic is starting to get pretty choppy there.
Great.
Red. Over to white.
On my turn, I'm going to activate my home system and be sad that it doesn't make a cool noise and light up, whatever. And then I'm going to spend 2 and 1 trade good, build 6 in.
He's preparing
That
for a
checks out.
swing round, guys. He's getting a swing round.
No, I'm making sure that if my reading of the script is correct, L1 can't just take my home system with all this.
Does this nullification field can be used like again and again?
No, it's an
Once
exhaust.
around.
If
Whoa,
it's an
an
exhaust.
what's
And you have to
happening?
spend a token for
I was just
strategy.
seeing if it's like if we move it completely into your play area because it was bordering,
Oh,
if it would
okay.
actually activate. But you
I
want to
think you
drop
got
that?
it.
Drop that token again on.
I
your-
am
on
so
your
ready
system
for
and
round
see
5. I
Yeah.
want
The
to
best
know
game if it didn't
What
exhaust.
we're looking at.
Rip.
where this is going. I think
I'm
there's a chance that
pretty good even
it
though
might
it
be
does.
Brian and Ginger.
Yeah.
Ghost.
I think there's a chance that it's Ginger and John.
I'm desperate for a real stage
point
2,
this guy.
not a
not
a dead
secret objectives,
stage 2.
and he's probably going to get 2 points on the next when 10 trade goods come up, or 16 influence, or 16 resources.
Ginger and Moose.
What am I doing?
Maybe 3 or 4 victory points, and he's.
I didn't give him my support. What else do you want me to do? I didn't trade supports.
Yeah, but you
gave him your ceasefire when you're the much stronger power.
We'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it.
Well, I think it's still White's turn there. Okay, yellow has passed. All right, we're over to blue.
Yeah, so you could get your ceasefire back, Shorty, by by activating the alpha.
2 and 4 colors would be wildly interesting.
I'm not doing anything right now. He's going to do what he's going to do.
He's right there on top of it.
Oh, yeah, you got it looked down.
Oh, that's true.
Those blue...
I put him...
If L1 gets tagged.
In. Right. Guys, I'm going to surprise you here.
Is it going to be uninspected?
Uninspected?
Oh.
Surprises.
A pass.
Oh, he's going to pass.
I'm going to pass.
All right, blue passes. Over to purple.
Okay, here we go.
You good there, Matt?
I pass.
All right, we're seeing some passing. It's happening.
Purple passes. That takes us to green.
Passing.
Oh man, is this it, Hunter?
Red, you
are we finishing round 4?
No, that's not true. It's
Oh,
you
please.
and white right now.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yep, here we go.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes!
I'm excited. I got the spreadsheet open. I am ready to input some points.
All right, red passes.
We did it.
And
Looks like white passes.
We did
All right,
folks.
let's move on to the status phase.
Some secrets.
Green, are you scoring?
Give me those secrets. It's time.
Yeah, a couple things. The 4 of the trait, and then 4 hazardous.
Ooh.
All right, doubling up on hazardous planets.
Juicy.
Do we want to stagger people's secrets so that they're all together in little chunks?
No. It gets it gets real messy on the
corner of the market,
OBS because then they get all spread out. I'm happy with them being a mixed match.
Okay.
All right, red, are you scoring?
Yeah, I'm going to have the least surprising gatekeeper becoming in the history of Twilight Imperium, as well as 2 techs in 2 colors.
All right, reds and yellows. Gatekeeper for Mentak.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have moved myself to 5. I will put myself back to 3.
That's all right.
I missed the thing that did it
All right,
automatically.
Mentak goes to 5.
Yeah.
2 techs in 2 colors. All right, white, are you scoring?
Yeah, I'll be scoring 4 industrial.
Okay.
Sorry, the one, not the secret, the public for 4 of a type. And then I'm also going to score threaten enemies. There's a chip next to the L1V1 X home system.
Okay, that's very good.
Yeah, that'll do.
Some enemy threatening.
That'll do just fine.
And you said 4 of each type, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, that's white. So over to yellow. Yellow, are you scoring?
I need. Oh, it is up. I keep forgetting that I'm just been leaving the scoreboard up.
Yeah, you're muted.
Oh, one of the tech objectives. 2 unit upgrades. Let's do that one.
Okay, 2 unit upgrades.
You could hear the hand wave. I can't be bothered.
All right.
I don't know. One of those.
Blue, are you scoring?
Tech in 2 colors.
This is such an interesting game with the no stage ones.
Oh, here we go.
2 faction techs.
2 faction tech. There you go.
There it is.
All right. Faction techs and 2 techs in 2 colors.
Is our
techs in
scoreboard
2
off?
colors? Oops.
No, what's the matter with it?
Extra go, eh?
We show 6 people have scored 4 planets,
all
same
right,
trait.
and
I see
then
5
purple,
tokens
are you scoring?
on it.
Yes. 2 unit upgrades and 4 culturals.
Already?
Yellow, blue,
4
white.
I was like,
Purple has not
Who did-
scored for the. Purple has not
All
scored
right,
for the stage
that's
trait.
Yin going.
Oh, guys,
okay.
Hacan is in the lead. Oh
Right?
my god. Oh my
Or
god.
did they?
Stop him.
And we just and
No, I
he
guess
didn't
not.
mark
You
it.
said unit upgrades.
No,
not
I think
techs
he
in 2
did.
colors,
I
right?
think
Correct. I
All
do
right,
not
unit
qualify
upgrades.
for
Didn't he score it with the Imperial?
And this goes
yeah,
over
it,
here.
it should. Yeah. I'm gonna
All right, let me just
what is
audit my math here, make sure that this is right. I see 1, 2,
Hey, so didn't Yin score corner of the market with Imperial?
Yeah.
I scored the secret objective version of it.
Yeah.
Oh, but you are right. That flag did not get placed.
There we go.
During the action phase.
There it is.
Done.
Yep.
Knew it.
Because I was wondering. Yep. Okay. All right. So let's see. Ghosts 1, 2, 5.
Oh, and he
6.
had the secret.
Yep. 1,
Juicy.
2,
Yep. That lined up nicely for him.
6.
Hey, I need to see this next thing.
4, 5.
Come on.
4. Okay. All right. For stage 2.
Here we go.
Wow.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Wow!
Oh no!
Wow,
It's a
1
good
in
script.
10.
It's a good script.
Plenty.
Twitch chat.
We rode it good.
Status phase stuff.
Poor Ginger. Yes, that's right. The most delectable home system on the. Brian is my new favorite.
I'm gonna
Wow.
cry that I did not.
4
just
people on
walk
6.
into
I mean, look at
keeping
that.
Imperial with that.
L1 falling, unfortunately, behind in a way that I don't think is in his plans. Shorty plays a from behind game, but I think this is officially this is officially too far.
Especially without a path.
Although
Conquer the week.
he has gravity drive, he's got somewhat of a fleet on Abyss Freya. There's a world where he takes Creuss as home system, although Creuss has lots of infantry. Creuss has been doing a good job of dropping friends on the home system. So that doesn't seem likely.
Ooh, that seems PDS. Nah, I don't know. I don't know. Can't hero with PDS, you dingus.
Right?
Screw you guys.
Calm down, chat.
The home system that isn't defended. It's like Xxcha's got nullification. I've got a stack of infantry and a PDS. L1's got a stack of
Chat is just saying hero over and over and over with no justification.
Hero.
And is also Yin.
Yeah, and
PDS says no.
Yeah, this right here. This guy right here.
Survey says no.
This guy right here. He doesn't like hero.
I want to play political stability on trade.
This.
Political stability goes on trade.
Trade's being stabilized.
Just Micmac is AFK. I think we should.
It's weird.
Give him the opportunity.
Absolutely, because he
weird for
definitely
Ginger.
has
Does he
instinct,
really
if
need
not a Sabo.
a trade going in around 5?
I'm not getting a better card than trade, so fuck it.
Well, you can still.
I guess his last pick.
And get ready for the agenda. Green and yellow.
That's like Ginger's 6th F bomb in round 4.
Just make sure you put down your communication.
I might have to go back on my word, y'all. I don't know that I can
edit
just
all
completely.
those.
Yeah, I mean that would probably add an extra day
to sift through.
Seriously, because I'll have to watch all of round 4.
I have not been marking the time.
Brian,
I would have to actually watch the entirety of round 4.
Yeah.
Considering having to do,
Looks like the YouTube just got.
Looks like it's rated R. Sorry about that, y'all.
Feels bad.
Yeah, I can watch it on 2 times speed, but I'm not going to guarantee that I don't miss one. See, that's what I'll do. I mean, I'll come through it.
Thank you for discarding
2x, but that'll still take me.
My pleasure.
That'll still take me a while. And yeah, I could easily miss one.
I'm real curious to break down what this means for round 5 too, but we'll get there after this agenda phase.
Oh, are they taking a break now?
Are they? Did they all go AFK? I don't see any AFKs.
Shorty, are you here?
I think it just got quiet.
Yeah, I'm here.
I think Moose is back if they were waiting for Moose.
Imperial and trying to get back into this thing?
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, I guess.
That would be nice. I'm kind of out of it.
Yeah, Shorty needs a win.
Losing out on getting stalled out on that warfare.
He needs the tech.
That was a blow.
What did Shorty score this round?
Yeah, you can score both the tech objectives, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have those
four
locked
hazardous.
up.
That's right. 4 of a type. So now he's
My path is
sitting on tech
narrow.
now, and
I kind of needed the 3 unit upgrades.
Imperial will help. That gets him up to 6. A secret gets him to 7. I'm not going to call him completely out, but he's definitely at least 1 point behind.
Well, I guess if Mentak isn't taking Imperial, then yeah.
Would you like to sabo a political stability on trade?
Would I like to sabo a political stability on trade?
Would he like?
I don't see why you would, but go ahead.
Can I call in my favor for you? I would get a lot of value.
to burn your incentive.
Oh man.
Will you, because he has promise of protection. I don't want him having trade. So if you would use my favor that you owe me to get rid of this, I would appreciate it.
Man, that's a long favor.
That's a long favor.
It's no different than any other favor.
Why would you honor it? Why would you honor it if he's broken so many deals?
I haven't broken any deals with him.
And he didn't. And hang on, he didn't promise you a sabotage. He promised you that he would look favorably upon saboing something if it hurt you. That's what he said. Those are his words.
Is this are we on a break right now, or what's up?
I don't know. We're at a timing window for
Moose. Can you
of political stability?
I'm listening, and I feel myself.
That's right. It's a debate over sabotaging
rock and a hard place,
political stability because Moose was away.
Yes, Mentak, I did say I would use that ability when you asked for it. It's my only token. What are you planning to take when you become a speaker?
Leadership.
Would you play it first time? If you play it, if you play it immediately.
Hang on, Micmac, can we go into a secret conversation?
No,
please?
need to go into a secret conversation.
No,
you don't need to. He's talking to John. We get to finish our conversation before you get to have a secret conversation.
All right, but before you make a decision, I don't mean to interrupt your conversation, but before you make a decision, Micmac, I would like to have a secret conversation with you, if you're willing.
Okay, so first of all, the agreement would be, Mentak, is if I use my token, you will play leadership immediately.
That would be the agreement. Yep, 100%.
Okay, I will now go and speak with Xxcha.
Hey, Micmac. I don't know. I don't know what to say. But this is like you lose that ability for the rest of this round. This happens after the refresh of all the cards. Like this is pretty bad for you if you were to instinct training my political stability. On top of that, Mentak's just doing it as a fuck you because he wants to be able to pillage. He wants to be able to. Sorry, again with the swearing. Sorry. He wants to be able to pillage whoever does end up with trade, and he cannot pillage me, which is why he doesn't want me to have it. On top of that, I think we should stall leadership if at all possible, because Yin is at like 6 points with 2 secrets in hand. If he takes my home system, which he will if he gets command tokens, then we can't stop him. So I think the best way to stop Yin is I have the insubordination, for which you would need to save instinct, like if he has a sabo for it, and then we can stall Yin out of leadership, is my thinking.
That's all good thinking. But Xxcha, if I made that arrangement with
that's not. You didn't promise him to sabo it, though.
I hear what you're saying, but I'm going to stick with what I promised I would.
All right.
That
took like 20 minutes. Okay. Yeah. All right. So what's going on here, Moose?
I'm instinct training it.
All righty. Instinct training cannot be done. So let's get this guy good. And right. Barrel sights.
Mentak. That's I did say I would do it, so I've done it.
Yep.
All right, barrel sights is gone, so we just go right in.
All right, what happened?
A loose skip.
Ginger was not able to talk.
Planet.
Oh wow!
Moose
For once,
out.
Ginger didn't talk someone into it in the finals game.
Well, Moose has certainly been the person that hasn't
Anything.
been
Now start riders from the speaker.
willing to play ball with.
Hasn't been
Ginger.
game.
Green.
Yeah.
Riders or assassinate. We've seen assassinate.
Hey, look.
No.
All right. Yeah. White. Riders or assassinate. Blue. Riders or assassinate.
No.
Nothing from yellow.
Purple. Brian.
Alright, I'm back.
Ginger makes sure everyone knows out of turn that he's not playing.
Blue
anything.
skip on an industrial planet came up, and
no afters.
alrighty. Voting begins with green. We must elect a
Abstain. I don't even own an industrial planet.
An industrial, yes.
Abstaining.
All right, over to white.
Yeah, I'm going to abstain. I need my votes.
Blue.
On the other wormhole one.
Yeah, these guys are good for TV.
They should just have,
Like, let's get through this one. It's boring.
This card does nothing rather than this stuff.
Blue, are you voting?
The red skip is usually pretty useful. The blue usually isn't.
Well, if it came up round 2,
Yeah,
it would have
that's
been useful.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem with the blue.
I think it's still useful for Xxcha.
And for Mentak, who doesn't have grab drive yet.
It would be useful. I'm gonna put one vote.
One vote on which planet?
Wellen.
Wellen is currently.
Sam is criticizing our script and putting this agenda here, and you're probably right. It seemed like a smart idea at the time when we wrote it, but yeah, probably could have been a better.
One vote.
We'll cut it in post. We'll fix it in post.
Over to you.
Yeah. We'll cut around this one.
Yellow.
We'll do some reshoots.
Ginger.
Nothing. I don't care.
You're abstaining.
Yeah.
All right, red.
Yeah, he can bribery it potentially, but on the speakers, I'll break the tie.
Only Xxcha can bribery it.
Yeah.
Sure,
But he only has one vote. So I guess he could create a transaction with Mentak or somebody if he really wanted to buy it. So I'm just going to put 2 votes on what Kaysen.
All right.
2 votes on Kaysen.
And did you exhaust?
I did.
Yes, you did. Okay, cool. All right, this is now after the speaker has voted. Once, twice.
3 times.
Houston
3
is
times
blue
a lady.
skip. I don't know that it matters right now. But that does not count for scoring purposes. All right, next agenda.
Be something good.
Minister of Industry.
No. Hey.
Correct.
When they place a dock, they can build off of. They can use the production in that system.
Round 4. Always the
Veto,
worst.
quash, or political secret. All right, riders to green.
Ugh.
We're doing rewrites on the script, okay? We are
All right,
in the
looks like
talks of
riders.
rewrites.
Yeah,
Plan
with
riders, yellow.
all the players are going to have to meet back up
Construction
next week in order to do the
Yeah, I'll play a
reshoots.
construction writer on myself.
On yourself. Okay. Back to red.
Great.
Back to green. Back to white. Back to blue. Full. Yellow. Back to you.
No, I'm done.
All right. Voting begins with green. We must
guess
elect a player.
Put 7 on myself.
All right. 7 votes. White. Over to you.
If any, got like 2 seconds.
I'll buy your votes.
Is that Ginger?
Yeah,
Okay, Ginger, what would you offer for my votes?
you're pretty early, so I can give you. I can't give you
Literally
much if you're early. That's the
anything.
problem.
Yeah,
A trade good.
that would work for 11 votes. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I will cast 11 votes for the Hacan.
There's a transaction between ghosts and.
Both of you are under 2, can't pillage.
Yeah.
All right. Over to blue.
Okay.
Are you willing to buy my votes, Blue, or sell me yours?
I'll buy your votes, Blue.
No. Mentak.
What's up, buddy?
This is actually, if Ginger wins this is a pretty cool play, actually, out of a nothing burger agenda.
So yeah. I'd like to know whether you'll give me your 7 votes.
I mean, when it gets to me, I'm down to talk about it. But yeah, I'm certainly open.
Micmac, I'm open to buying your votes.
It's going to come up to Brian though, Micmac, but I will vote. Yeah, I'll lean towards that. I don't want Hacan will get to use. Walk me through the rules here, rules lawyers. So Hacan places a space dock off of the construction rider. Does the log go exist?
And then gets to spend all of his planets.
Yeah, there's no way we can let this go to Hacan, Moose. So yeah.
Hey, hang on. I've got a lot to offer, guys.
You don't have anything to offer me.
And before, hang on, wait, give me just a second,
unless you're
please.
offering up your home system, Ginger.
So this is
not buying my votes.
Okay, so this is the point. You guys heard that just now. My home system. Everybody's looking at my home system to score the Conquer the Weak. Now, this is great. If you have plans to end up, being the last player standing in Hacan's home system, that's great. You can win the game. But if not, the player who does get to my home system will win the game. Nobody else is going to have a...
there's 3 planets in Hacan's home
Nobody else
system.
has a takeable home system, right? Okay. Therefore, the player... Ghost is 6 infantry there. He's fine.
I have 8 infantry and a PDS, so
yeah.
Good luck without destroying the PDS.
My point is that if you pass this rider, I'm going to be putting obviously I'm putting the dock in my home system, and I'm building to protect my home system. Which, I mean, I know it's in my interest, but if you are not yourself planning on ending up in my home system, it's in your interests too.
Okay, so we have heard you.
Right,
now it is Blue's turn.
Box. Ginger is getting Lightwave, and this is allowing Ginger to build a ton of units.
I'm not getting Lightwave.
That can then take everyone else's home system.
And no, hang on. Where could I reach with Lightwave? I still have to beat infantry. I don't have enough infantry. This is
okay. We can stop talking about it. It's Moose's turn.
2 times.
Ginger, we're not doing this. We're not letting you produce with every planet you have available.
I've heard enough. I'm voting 13 on myself, and I'm hoping that Mentak will follow.
Moose. The moose is loose.
All right.
Over to purple.
So Blue.
I'll give you a support. Yin, support.
If he doesn't win,
no,
he needs to win just for the catchphrase.
Whatever.
Blue, are you willing to pay for my votes?
Support's being.
I only have 1 trade good, so the answer is no.
All right. Well, you get them anyway.
Great, Brian. Very good. That's great, Ti.
All right.
Let's make it 37.
I'm not, to be honest, I'm not even going to be using the agenda, that particular agenda card, I don't suppose. So,
all right, there are 37 votes on Moose.
Okay, if you lose because somebody took my home system, congratulations.
Moose, congratulations on your new ministerial position.
Okay.
Anybody got Summit?
Yes.
Actually, wait. Actually. I think we take a short break here. 5 minutes.
Intent to Summit.
Back at 5-2.
Well, let's resolve Summit and then go.
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Fine. All right, so anybody sabotaging Summit?
John's like losing his gourd over the Summit.
Alrighty.
I will not be accused of forgetting my Summit.
Command tokens. See you guys in 5 minutes.